Hello YouTube, how's everyone going? Mochi, Premiere, yep, you're the first one. So guys, today's plan, we start looking at the 1556 KvK again. So we left them at a high action situation yesterday, and today we are going to check whether 1556 managed to progress any further, or whether they're kind of stuck fighting the two kingdoms they were fighting yesterday. So throughout the day, I actually haven't gotten a chance to check much. So whatever's happening, we're gonna check together. Now, first thing first, the 4 Imperium KDs, they're all Imperium. So kind of bad for 1556 because they're fighting 3 Imperium KDs and they haven't managed to drop 22444 from Imperium. So 2244 still going strong, and 1228 they managed to wrap up 1148 pretty fast. 1446 is probably stuck in their starting zone for the rest of the KvK by 1254. So not looking good for 1556 map wise, but we'll go and check the action now. Did I click the wrong magnifying glass? I probably did. Now let's go in. There's only one zone of fighting that was going on yesterday, or probably until past 6 opens, and this is where it is. Hey, now looks like 1556 has made a lot of progress. So yesterday this area was a lot of purple here. Tien Viet Q, hello man, how are you going? So this area was full of 2100 flags, and looks like 1556 has managed to kind of clear that. And in terms of going towards the level 7 pass, 1556 has pushed in quite a bit. There are a few forts to work through, but there are no flags. And then around this Hiran, there was a lot of purple here, which was 2244, and looks like 1556 has pushed in quite a bit as well. So what we'll do now is go through all the areas where there are touching flags and whatever, and see what's kind of happening and where the fight is, and we'll follow the fight. Now this is not touching flags, I know that, but I wanted to see whether they're kind of flagging this way. They're not. Now there's no rush to flag this way. Level 7 pass, it's gonna take a long time to open, and before that 1556 has to face 1412, it has to face 1254, and that's through the pass 6 opening. But then they're going towards the right direction. They're going towards that pass 5, and they're already touching that pass 5. So let's look at the action. Let's see what's happening here. Now, there's a single flag from 1556. There's a single flag. If 2244 pushes in on the left, like if they could push in on the left, take out the single flag, you disconnect everything. But then 2254 is under pressure and they're defending right now. And we see a flag burning. We see a lot of open field fighting going on. Now keep in mind, the open field fighting, or any sort of fighting actually, it's draining 1556. So this is not their big fight. This is a fight they have to win, and then they have to fight 1254. So as much as 1556 is, being present everywhere, every single speed up, all the resources that's being spent in open field fighting, they're gonna suffer for it later. So even without necessarily winning the fights, 2244 is draining 1556 quite a bit. And for the 2244 side, that's a good achievement. Now as you can see, 1556 kind of gathered here on the left hand side in their area. Some of their marches went in, and I don't know how necessary that fight was because the flag is burning already. So until the flag is repairing, from a 1556 point of view, not sure whether the aggression is kind of necessary. The only reason again why I'm saying that is because they need to conserve a lot for their next fight. Now that fort is touchable. They can rally. That's repairing. So rather than burning at the flag, fighting at the flag where it's burning already, kind of going here maybe, and this is what they're doing now. Yep, and we see our buddy Saz. So one of my best friends in Rise of Kingdom, oh my god, he embarrasses me with his power and kills and deads and whatever. Now if you guys want to know what's in his account, we got a video covering his inside overview of his account, so you can check that out as well. 10 dev. Ladus, what do you think once 1254 enters the fight? Will 1556 be able to defend against 3 kingdoms, or will they have a hard time? Mate, to be honest, I don't think they can handle that. Not just them, I don't think anyone can handle that. So it's gonna be like when pass 6 opens, they're gonna have 2 Imperium KDs fighting against them. So they're gonna have 1254. They already have 2244, which is Imperium as well. 2 small Imperium KDs maybe 1556 can handle, but then if one of them is 1254, which is a extremely OP KD, has more power than 1556, I don't think they can handle that. It's probably unfair to expect them to handle that, but then we're obviously going to see through all the fights, and all we are kind of hoping for is, from a 1556 point of view, they can put up a good fight. Like, they don't fold easy. They will fold, they will have to fold. That's how the game works. If you have more numbers, more Imperium KDs on one side, that side is obviously gonna win. But it's about how much of a fight does 1556 put in, and that's what we want to see. Now if they do put a lot of fight, they're gonna drop Imperium, which means they can get more fighters in, and at the same time, if they do well, then more fighters will be attracted to join them. So 1556 is kind of out there. Everyone's kind of looking at what they do. They did a big migration, but then did the migration make them a big fighting KD? So even if not winning, how well do they do? That's kind of the question. So they're making a big sort of ball here, which is, on one hand, it's great that we kind of timed our stream pretty well. So they're gonna be fighting towards the fort, but then this is deep in that territory. So I don't know how successful this will be. Look at all those cities from 2244. 2244 still Imperium, meaning with a lot of troops, so they can defend well. Now let's see the response from 2244 in terms of this fight. 10. Maybe a fresh 1256 will make up for it. We can check the still fresh 1256. You mean 1254? 1254. Yeah, they're rather fresh. So when they come in, obviously they're going to be very strong. Superior Warrior. They can't handle 254, 224, and 2100, but they have 256, 44.6, and 148 on their side. Sorry, 10. I now know what you mean. Like 1256, as in their allies on the left-hand side. Yes, 1256 is fresh, saying that in terms of what Superior Warrior said. $148, I mean, I don't know how strong they are. Like, you know, they didn't handle that fight very well against, what kingdom was it? 1228. So against 1228, 1148 folded pretty fast. Now, maybe it's a strategic decision not to fight in that zone alone and, you know, coming from the other end. But then the fact that they have 1446 stuck, to me, kind of means that they can't really win this KvK. Kingdom 556 is very weak and badly planned. They only have a number, but originally most of them are farmers. I don't know about that comment, man. I mean, they have a lot of players with a lot of kills. I mean, the 3 people that I kind of talked to in that kingdom, for Saz and Goodfather, they probably, all 3 are probably within the top 5% of players with, you know, kills and deaths and so on. So, and what I see is that they're fighting a lot, what you can see now. So as you can see, they're already handling 1 Imperium KD and 1 non-Imperium KD. So that does look like they are good fighters, I guess. Eggley. No, he means 1556. I mean 1256, 1556 allies who are fresh. Yes, I kind of got that, yeah. Mostly farmers. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to kind of, you know, based on what we're looking at, I don't know whether an answer is even required, right? I mean, like whether it be 1556 or 1254, the 2 main kingdoms in this KvK. So if anyone calls either one of them farmers, then I don't know what to say. Both kingdoms with a lot of strong players and a lot of famous players with really good stats. And we are seeing the action, and when 1254 gets to fight, we're gonna see their side as well, which is gonna be strong again. And as you can see, fort burnt in 1 attempt. Just look at how many 2244 cities are around. So I don't think farmers can go in and burn that fort, I guess. Chelsea, good morning, bro. Chelsea, good to have you here, man. Loco, hi, Ladus. Hey, Loco, good to have you here. Yes, only 2 or 3, and the rest are clustered. I mean, I fought against 1556 last KvK with my ult in 1365, and both 1254 and 1556, both of them were like really strong. So again, I'm kind of not sure I can agree with that. Azhar, assalamu alaikum. Walaikum assalam, man. Brother, you typed in Arabic and I can't read Arabic. Sorry about that. We don't have Captain Jack in the stream. Captain Jack is our Arabic friend who could have answered your question or commented on it. Now we are kind of going around the map and seeing where the rest of the action is, and we do see another 2244 fort burning, and there should be, ooh, that's not burning, so that's repairing. So maybe 1556 can come in and do a little bit of a push there. And they have come in through the north as well, and there's a big sort of fighting going on there as well. Helgi, have to take in consideration though that 2244 is already a bit trained. 1446 fought really well and strategically. 1446 did very well. I mean, they're not really Imperium. They fought 2244, but then now, like, if you look at, so this flag is burning, so this is just open field. So I'm gonna go out, zoom out, and kind of have a look at that area. So the reason why I don't think 1446 can come out anymore is because if you look at who is guarding their passes, that's 1254. That's 1254. And on the south side, obviously that's 12. Oh, where is it? Over here, yeah. And that's where 1254 is as well. Now 1254 is way too strong for 1446 to break through. Now, on the left-hand side, yes, it's true that 1256 is untouched, and that's 1256. But then at the same time, 1256 is not Imperium, neither is 1148, but 1228 is Imperium. So, I mean, 1228 probably is gonna get stuck fighting 1556 and 1148. So I don't think 1256 and 1148 can kind of come in rescue of 1556 or assist 1556. So 1556 has to handle 2100 and 2244 and 1254. Now, if it wasn't 1254, another, normal Imperium KD, maybe, but 1254 is a different story, so I don't think this is happening. But then again, I mean, that's just my opinion, right? I mean, it doesn't matter what I think. We're going to see the fight and see how it goes. So that flag is repairing, and we do see some 2244 presence here, so we kind of have to wait on this area and see whether there's a rally coming in and how does that kind of go. So the flag is repairing now. 1556 does have, through their TN alliance, quite a few marches, and we'll kind of see how that goes. Nurul Islam, 1556 is improving themselves after every KvK. Nurul Islam, yes, that's somewhat true. So just because I know 1556 from a very long time ago, one of the KDs that I was in, the main alliance from that KD migrated into 1556. That's why I have quite a few friends there and I get to talk to them. And I've played as allies and enemies of 1556. So 1556, actually, at one time, they were even stronger than what they are now. Now, they had a few migration outs, I want to say, which made them a little weaker. But then the last time, after their last KvK, they did a good bit of migration, which included Baba, TC, Ataturk, and along with him, a lot of players. So now they're almost back to full strength. And from what I understand from, what their leaders say and all that, after this KvK, they have a huge amount of migration coming in. So I think, they're gonna hit their prime after this KvK. Rich Bellico, good evening. Hey man, good evening to you too. So I hope you're speaking to the other Arabic speaking person, because I can't understand what you guys are saying. Waiting for 860 going against Beast 93. Monarch, that KvK, I think Lilith kind of ruined that. They put 3 Imperium's KDs in that, right? So they put 1860, they put 1034, and they put 93. So that's kind of ruined, not because of the kingdoms, but because of Lilith. So if 1860 is allied with 1034, then I kind of feel like 19, I mean not 1993, I don't think they have a chance. Junel Genito, I don't know if that's the right pronunciation. Thanks a lot for the subscription. Darsh, I don't know what you're saying, man. Gatuso, sorry, Ladus, no translation. Hey, man, don't worry about it. I'm just kind of explaining that I can't respond to it. But if if you're responding to other people's questions in Arabic, I got no issues with that. Check the 2110 level 5 pass. Yep. We should go and have a look at that as well. Now, I just wanted to see on this side how far. No, that yellow is not 1556. So 1556 is around here, but it's not like they have managed to push in all the way there yet. So this is where 1556 is, and this fort is probably burning. Yep, this is burning. And then that fort should be burning as well. Yep, that's burning. Now, the only other place we want to take a look at is what the viewers were asking, the pass. So we're gonna take a look at the pass. So 1556 has managed to push in all the way to the pass. Cosmic Fed, hey man, how are you going? Now, at the pass, at the moment, it doesn't look like there's a lot of action. I see a lot of marches. I do see a lot of marches, but it's not like... That pass is rallyable, right? Yep, no protection. 2100 has a lot of marches there as well. I'm sure they're kind of looking at defending that pass quite well. But that pass is being kind of touched by two separate alliances. Yep, so that's VC56 and this is TN. So yep, so that pass could be double rallied, hopefully, whilst we're streaming. Willie, when pass 6 open, I think 446 will come out to help 1556 to disturb 254 and 2244. Willie, yes, hopefully they will. Saying that 1446, they got drained pretty hard when they were trying to kind of stand up to 2244 Imperium versus non-Imperium. So I don't know how much 1446 has left in the tank, but what you said is right. Yep, definitely that would be the right time for them to come out. Like if they're trying to come out now, there's no point, because 1254 is not fighting anyone, so at the moment, so there's no point trying to come out at the moment. So was there like a bit of an action here? A lot of marches coming out of this area. Not sure why. They're like cities burning or something. No, they're just chasing marches. Yeah, I think they're just chasing marches. So 2100, other than these two forts, I don't think they have any presence here, right? Maybe one of these forts here. But then once these two forts burn, is it burning? Ooh, that's not burning. Okay, before the pass, I think they need to take care of that fort, right? There's a lot of presence, but this is not under attack. Superior Warrior, did you already decide to join 556, or are you considering some other big imp like 254 or 846? So Superior Warrior, this is a good question. So the decision isn't kind of final. I'm still kind of considering. But the thing is, whilst I know one or two people in 1254, they never kind of had a conversation with me about, joining them or whatnot. And some of the leaders in 1254, not about migration, but about reports or, doing kind of videos about their accounts and whatever. When I kind of messaged them, I never got a reply. And that kind of doesn't make me that eager about 1254. As much as Bunny is Aussie, and I think he lives in Sydney, so he should have been like a neighbor, a mate. But then for whatever reason, it kind of didn't work out that way. So haven't really thought about 1254. I did think about 93 for a bit. 846 to me is like way too crowded. And I actually don't know anyone there as well. Now, if you saw my migration video that I did today, where I'm talking about all the migrations that I have done and what were the mistakes, or why I did it and whatnot, for me personally, the benefit of 1556 is FO and SAS. Not only I know them for a very long time, it's to do with, because of FO, they have a lot of Asian presence there. So when it comes to the time zone situation, I'm not gonna feel like out of place. But 1846, I may feel a little out of place because I don't know how big a Asian presence they have there. And one of the main things that bothers me is like time zone. And I'm not necessarily talking about, I guess, the kingdoms buff and whatever. Most Imperium kiddies will kind of rotate that. But if I'm thinking about Osiris League, or general Ark of Osiris, unless I'm going to a kingdom where there's like an Asian focused alliance or a big Asian presence, then I kind of feel out of place. Which is why I love 1365. Korean time zone, pretty similar to mine. Everyone, what's up, LADUS? In my opinion, if 2100 and 244 were smart, they just defend fort near passes and wait for good trades by garrisoning forts. Then they go into KL with 254 and 228. That's not actually a bad call, and a part of me thinks 2244 is kind of trying to do that, because I don't see 2244 doing a lot of field fighting. They're kind of trying to garrison and delay until pass 6 opens, and 1254 is kind of in the action as well. So I think they are doing that a little bit. Maybe. We have a new subscriber, Richard Gang Gang. Richard Gang Gang. Big Richard fan mate. I like Richard as well, but probably not for fighting. Just for chain barbing. Check Baba's stats. His marches are near the pass. Okay, that's a good call. We did check Baba's stats yesterday, but we want to see how much has he... Hey, Baba TC using Amanitore. That makes me happy because I love Amanitore as well. So Baba's stats has increased a little bit. So Baba added about, roughly speaking, about 200 million kills since yesterday. So in the last 24 hours, Baba added 200 million kills. 200 million kills is a lot to be added in 24 hours. Dash at reach, okay, bro. Wait, did I miss a comment from Richard somewhere? Abdullah, message retracted. Abdullah, you probably went caps lock or something, or too many emojis. Now, are they actually going to push for the pass? I don't think so. Okay, so we got a Attila Takeda coming in. Where is that Attila Takeda going? Are they rallying a flag? Are they rallying this flag? Where did the rally go? Okay, so we'll check where this rally is going. Jack with balls. So that Jack over there has balls. So let's see where that ballsy Jack goes with his rally. Is that rally going to make it? Is that rally going to get swarmed down? Cosmic Fed, are you in off season? Yes, Cosmic Fed, I'm in off season. 10 Dev and Abdullah message retracted. Guys, I'm not too sure whether you know, you guys deleted that or the bot deleted that. So too many symbols or all caps gets deleted. So that's probably what happened. Dash, hello my friend. We are talking about a kingdom of 56 playing against 2 kingdoms. Yes. Okay, so Dash is kind of explaining what you know, the Arabic chat was about. Yes, definitely 1556 fighting 2 kingdoms. Fighting 2 kingdoms, not the easiest thing in the world, especially when one of them is Imperial, and so far 1556 is doing all right. Now that Attila Takeda rally is against a 78 million power city who is online as well. So that's the most pointless thing that, you know, I can kind of imagine. And that rally came all the way from the other side of the pass. If it came from like this area, you can easier go back to your city. Now when that rally comes down a bit, all the marches are gonna get swarmed, and on the way back there's so many 56 marches that are kind of gonna kill the remaining troops unless the rally dies all the way. So many dead troops did nothing to the city. So this is like one of those really pointless kind of rallies. Jabba, what's up, Ladus? Good evening. Jabba, hey man, good to have you here. I am kind of behind on chat. Oh, like how did I miss chat again? Not that we have a lot of chats. I'm just not good at it. Okay, let's go through the chat. Dash, and I replied to someone who said that 56, their movement is slow against 2 kingdoms. I don't think 56 should be too aggressive. Like if you are too aggressive, then you're losing too many troops, too many speed ups, whatever, which you can't afford to do because you're gonna fight 1254 in the next zone. So like, yeah, taking it slow is probably not slow, but being strategic is probably a better call. Okay, I don't think they're gonna have too much action at the pass yet. We'll come back and have a look at the pass soon enough. We want to probably focus on this area where they had a flag that they couldn't burn. No, that's burning as well. Okay, so that's burning as well. Ladus, do you think 1254 will go towards 1256 with 1 or 2 alliances too? I don't think they will. That wouldn't really make sense. They can leave that to 1228, I think. Dash, I love Baba TC. I love Baba TC too. He's like an icon in the game. Now these marches are kind of coming in from 1254 down south. I don't know why. Where are they going? Like that flag is burning, so, and this is what I'm trying to advocate with my limited knowledge of KvK strategy, that when the flag is burning, let it be. Don't need to go there. Wait here when the flag is not burning again and then go in. You can't afford to do too many open field fighting. More so than draining 2244, you not getting drained is more important for 1556. We know that 556 is more troops. That's why they don't fight too much. Yep. I mean, if you're talking about 2244, then yep, definitely makes sense. If you're talking about 2100, that makes sense as well. Can you show the map, please? Yep, we can. So a mini map is on the top right hand corner. That's where you kind of get to see, you know, which kingdoms are allied with which one or so. So just to explain what's happening on the map, the bottom left hand corner, 1228 Imperium easily won against non-Imperium 1148, and 1148 is kind of, you know, locked in on this side. So they have gone up along with their allies 1256, and they won the next zone here because there's no fighting. So that's the only non-contested area the blue team has, which is 1156. And then the red team, which led by 1254, they have this zone. 1254 is in the right hand corner. 1254 obviously, you know, got everything here, and 1254 is wrapping 1446, and 1446 is the 1556 allies who are kind of wrapped here, so they can't get out of their starting zone at this stage. And 2244 and 2100 up top right, and the middle, they are fighting here against 1556. So 1556 has come in this way, and they're fighting one Imperium and one non-Imperium rather successfully for now. So that's the summary of the map. Is there a stream delay? Yes, there is a little bit of a stream delay, but more so than the stream delay, Java, I just missed a few chat, and then when I'm just trying to catch up to chat. That's why I'm like replying a little late and trying not to miss anyone's comments. But if I do, obviously feel free to ask again. Paul, just delaying until past 6. Yes, Paul, that makes sense for 2244, and I think they're doing that. So they're not fighting a lot in open field, and that's probably the smart call. Xenoflavius in map SO8 is strong. Tien Viet, yes, they're extremely strong. Like, unless you completely own the field and the garrison doesn't get reinforcements, that's a very strong garrison to kind of try to take down. Now that, because that flag is burning, I don't think we're gonna have much action there at the moment. Here, there shouldn't be much action here. Okay, they are burning that, and this was burning already. Yes. So let's go up top again, and let's see if we can find some action somewhere. So there's going to be intermittent action every time a fort or a flag stops burning. There will be a push, but when it's not burning already, like, there's no point from 1556 side to try to kind of push. Now that guy is getting ready to rally. Oh no, that's just, you know, resource transfer. So 1556 smartly standing here, waiting for something to start repairing so that they can rally. It looks like we're gonna start having a look at the fighting around the pass for a little bit. Now I kind of find this fighting pointless, especially for 1556. I mean, you know, draining 2100 is not that important. You not getting raid mate is more important. So you're not achieving fighting anything at the pass. When there's a rally in the pass, maybe consider fighting then. Why you're wasting your speed ups and resources is kind of beyond me. And I'm talking about these guys here fighting right now. And they're fighting in enemy territory. Like, this is enemy territory, so they're taking more damage. Tell us, best thing at work? Watching LADUS Gaming. Hey man. Best thing at work. Speaking of work, on Friday I had 2 interviews. because I'm not working at the moment, which kind of allows me to stream and make videos quite a bit. But then I soon have to start working. So the Friday interviews wasn't kind of great because they were the first interviews in like few months, 5-6 months. But then now I kind of have to focus on that a lot. So me streaming is me kind of trying to forget about work and anything to do with work. My kingdom just finished KvK 1. Is it worth it for me to get Saladin in MGE? Yes, definitely. Saladin is, to me, Saladin is the third best commander coming out of early KvK. So the most important to me is YSG. I mean, when I say me, I think that's the case with most players actually. So YSG is the most important early game commander, followed by Alex and probably followed by Saladin. So if you do get Saladin MG, then definitely it's worth it. Richard gang. Okay, I think I finally caught up to chat. Last comment. Good day, LADUS. Love your videos, man. What time is it in your country? Mate, I'm in Sydney at the moment, so my time is 10:40 p.m. Okay. These guys are just on guard duty. I don't think we're gonna have much action here. Warsaw mapping and Roblox. Hi, hey man. How are you going? So that's Baba's city. Baba is guarding that flag. Actually, that flag can be rallied. I don't think anyone will rally that flag. I mean, if you have Baba kind of standing there, I mean, would you really? I wouldn't. I play RoK. Hey man, we play RoK and we are watching RoK as well. So you are very welcome here. In 2698. Okay, that's a new KD. So you're kind of new to RoK. Hope you're enjoying your experience. Now, why does it feel like there's a rally there? Oh, there was a rally there. So that's a new flag. Or maybe not a new flag. It's not a new flag. It's an existing flag. So not a flag in building. So 2244 tried to rally that flag. Wasn't successful. Rally got swarmed down. $26.98 is Vietnamese. Good. From your name, it doesn't sound like you're Vietnamese though. So how are you handling in the Vietnamese KD? How do you like the translation feature? Some languages doesn't translate well in game. Does Vietnamese translate well for you? So wherever we look, things burning, and it's time for Pakal Herald. So there you go, Pakal Herald kind of working towards there. Again, Pakal Herald working towards that 30 million kill. With all the flags and forts burning. No new rallies coming in, which kind of disappoints us. Now they're scouting this, but then this guy, yeah, he should be able to kind of keep it full himself and make sure that that doesn't get burnt. I think this is where we need to stay. This is where the action's gonna be. We kind of looked around everywhere. So for now, we stay here. LADUS, just imagine the fight in future if we have KvK between 1846, 1556, 1093, 1860 versus 1254, 1365, 1960, 307. Yeah. There will be non-stop you know what, Lilith for its own sake should do that KvK, because just think about how much money they're gonna make from a KvK like that, right? Now let's see if we can add any other KD there. What about 1034? You don't want 1034 there? Then M1254 is a normal kingdom. Hey man, I don't know what you mean by normal. They're like OB. I'm in an alliance called Ark KvK Warsaw. Alright man. Good for you. Now that guy is gonna rally. That guy is gonna rally that flag again. Is he gonna have luck? So it's gonna be a Cav rally. Probably should be Attila Nevsky. And we don't know what the garrison is, but we see a lot of marches standing there. So that will be very well defended. And maybe they will swarm down the rally again. Now this guy over here, Salam. Brother, why you coming in? Don't come in, stay in your area. You need the speed ups and resources to fight 1254. 1647 NM. Yes, that's a good call as well. Suicide mission? Those guys? Yeah. That's a bit of a suicide mission. But yeah, 1647. I mean, that's a KD I kind of didn't know about much and didn't kind of rate them as highly. But when we saw the 1412 KvK, I mean, they were really, really good. Still wait for 30 billion kill Goodfather? Good question. We want to find out where he's standing. So yesterday he was 29.5, right? Now let's see if we can find him. You in this alliance? Usually he's in R4, right? Nope, he's not in TN. Where could he be? He's always near action. Could be here somewhere. Let's check. Usually Geo 56. There he is. Almost. So give it like half an hour. I don't know whether he's online now. If he's online now, then before we finish the stream, we're gonna see the 30 mil. Is he gonna be the first guy in 30 mil? He's gonna be the first known person to get to 30 mil. But then I think there could be like a guy with a Chinese name that I saw at 30 mil. I don't know whether how valid that picture was though. But in the known world, he will probably be the first to get there. Apart from 846, all other kingdoms are normal. In a way, yes. I mean, 1846 is a different level, yes. 10 fighting alliances, oh my god. And that's the KD I have to fight in through 1365 in like few days. Yeah, I feel like I'm too zoomed in here. Okay. That flag is repairing. So there's gonna be rally action soon, and as preparation of the rally, 1556 is moving in to take up field position. Now I zoomed out too much. Okay, zoom in a little bit more. Alright. Okay, this is probably a good fit. Let's stick to that. Wow, 13 billion. Yep, 13 billion it is. 1034 is OP, but like 21 billion alliance won't be much when fighting against 511 billion alliance. That's very true. So 1v as in 1034 is more, I mean, there's Imperium, but they're not like the big Imperium level. Like they have the strongest alliance, but probably not the strongest kingdom. That's true. Their KvKs are like an exhibition match. 1846, yeah. It's more like a practice match when, you know, your main team. Actually, yeah, that's an exhibition match. Yeah, main team kind of goes around and plays the B teams and whatever, just to get some practice for the season before the season starts. That's how it feels like when 1846 is playing against, you know, anyone. Doesn't matter who they're playing against. So yeah, that's that. Now 1556 has full presence here, and we should see the rally anytime soon now. Now there are some 2244 marches around, not that many though. (1556) still got 2 alliances with 8 billion power. Yeah. And those are the ones they're gonna try to convert into 10 billion power after the KvK with their migration plan that they talk about, I guess. Okay, now I can't see the flag anymore. They're fully surrounding it. Sure, they launched the rally already. We're just waiting for the rally to be visible. They're waiting for my migration. That's gonna be a long wait. Because they need to finish their KvK. Their KvK just started, so you're looking at like mid-July maybe. So that's a long time away. Saying that, I do have the passports. So if everything works out, we may. But then it's kind of subject to my current king though, like as in conversations with him and all that. Because I don't want to be in a situation where I'm burning bridges with him. But other than that, kind of makes sense. That's a lot of passports. Yeah, I kind of... So, I think I mentioned in that migration video that we did today, that there was only one time, actually there's twice in my Rise of Kingdom playing career where I didn't bother having enough passports to migrate all the time. So one of those times was in 1584. That was a Korean kingdom, and my main account was there, and I never planned to migrate out, so I didn't even, collect passport at all, because I was kind of so happy with them. Now, guess what they did? You know how earlier in the stream I mentioned that a lot of my friends migrated into 1556, so all of them migrated into 1556, and Saz is the guy that I was in that kingdom, and Saz in his alliance migrated to 1556. So that's why I was kind of forced to again buy passports, and I don't know why I didn't go with them at that time with Saz to 1556. I kind of decided to go my own way, but that's one of the times when I didn't bother having enough passports to migrate out. And the other time is now with my alt in 1365. So as I have mentioned probably in that video again, unless 1365 kind of says that LADUS, you can never stream our KvK, or unless they say we don't want you here anymore, I'm not buying passports. So I got no passports there. Superior Warrior, can 1556 finally be stronger than 1254 after the next migration? maybe, I guess. So at the moment 1254 has more power, so 1556 will do a big migration, but then at the same time I'm sure 1254 will do a big migration as well. They will try, obviously. Okay, we finally got the rally coming in. So yeah, I mean, you know, both KDs are ambitious, so I'm kind of guessing both will attract good fighters. It'll be fun to watch you all in one kingdom. Yeah, I mean, 1556 does have quite a few YouTubers. So for himself, has a YouTube channel and he streams often. And then what's his name again? Bye Bye has his alt there, I believe. I don't know who else is there YouTuber wise. 1254 have more power and kills, possibly. We got a new subscriber as well, Kokdoda. Hey man, thank you for your subscription, much appreciated. Now this is a Gilga and Nebu rally. I'm not too sure. Hey, wait. What am I looking at it right? Yeah, I'm looking at it right. It is a Gilga Nebu rally. I kind of got confused because I thought 1556 somehow was swarming its own rally. That's not the case. There was a march that came out and 1556 was swarming that. Now we are going to ask for that report. We definitely want to ask for that report. So that's a archer meta rally against the infantry meta garrison. You actually have Zenobia and Flavius there, and it does feel like that flag should be getting lots of reinforcements. So that should be a nice report to check out if we do get to check it out. So Ladus, do you just always buy the first 2 bundles of New World? Carls, yes, I always buy the first 2 bundles, and that's after I have enough passports to migrate. But up until I have enough passports to migrate, I buy even like the 3rd and the 4th sometimes, depending on whether I need gems or whether I got money in my credit card, subject to, you know, financial situation. We got another new subscriber. Hilmi Mate, I can't say your last name. Hilmi it is. Hilmi, thank you for your subscription. Much appreciated. Bye the legend. Yep. So we got Bye there as well, along with 4. So 2 YouTubers there, and if I go there, then there'll be a 3rd one. So now the counter rally is coming in. This is a report that's definitely worth checking out. I just hope the rally leader kind of shares that. Now the rally should have enough reinforcements. Look at all those marches. 10. Ladus, what 2 Imperium combo would you pick to win against 1846? Okay, so I think I am going to pick 1556 and 1254 as allies. So if these 2 kingdoms ally against 1846, I think they can win. The other combination, actually, nah, I think I'm gonna stick with this. I think this combination has the best chance of winning against 1846. But then I think you can kind of put in 1365 there as well. So if you ally 1254 and 1365, they can take on 1846 as well. If you ally 1365 and 1556, they can take on 1846 as well. So the rally got cancelled and the flag isn't burning. Is that surprising? That is a, well, I mean, they have a lot of field presence, but there's a lot of cities, so that's not totally surprising. Would have been nice to see that. This is why I want to be in an Imperium KD, right? Like now I message people, I hope most of the time they reply, so I hope I get to see the reply. But wouldn't it be better if I was in the rally myself and, you know, just click on the mail and show you the report? Kill me. Okay, hey, good to have you here, man. Superior Warrior 1254 556 is easy win against 846. Yep. And what about 846 align with one kingdom? Okay, so like what Superior Warrior said is probably right. I mean, if 1556 and 1254 ally against 18, ooh, bad call. Someone's just hitting the flag for no reason. What are you doing, man? That Nevsky over there. What's wrong with you? Don't touch the flag. Okay, I think he stopped. Okay, so yeah, that's true. 1254, 1556 definitely will win against 1846. That's probably not a fair fight for 1846. You know what would make it fair? So you can't give like 1365 on 1846 side, because then 1846 will win easy. So you gotta give like a big strong Imperium, but not like a OP Imperium. So I think that's where 1034 fits in well. So if you make 1846 and 1034 ally and get them to fight against 1254 and 1556, that probably would be a fair and a very exciting fight. And I'm just saying 1034 because, as we discussed earlier, 1034 is strong, but not in numbers. Like, they have a lot of high-powered players, very high spender players, but in terms of number of players, probably not that high. I think even 1365-93 combo can win against 846 Superior Warrior. Yeah, probably. Like 93, I heard had a lot of migration out, so I don't know how strong 93 is at the moment. So probably, like I don't really follow 93 as much, but I think someone was saying in the stream the other day that Drago migrated out of 93 along with, you know, a few other people or something along those lines. Now this guy over here, this guy's 1556 is too attracted towards Zenobia. They just have to touch her, like every now and then, just touch the flag. Like, why? You don't know how to control your marches, brother? You know, swarming a flag that you couldn't take down with a rally. Now you gotta touch it. Play on the PC version. Maybe then it's easier to control. Like, let's just, you know, tap the Zeno a little bit, you know, for no reason, because she's so hot. Okay, where's the next rally? Like, one failure, you stop kind of rallying. Where's the second rally, guys? Ooh, that guy's getting smashed. He came out to fight at the wrong time. I want to see 1254 versus 1846 in a 1v1 and I can quit playing. Yeah, that's kind of unfair to 1254. I think 1846 is much stronger. I think. I mean, like, when we talk about 1846 power now, just remember that next KvK, they're going to be a lot more powerful. And the reason why they're going to be a lot more powerful, not because of migration, because a lot of their players had to delete a lot of troops to make this migration happen, where they can have 10 fighting alliances. So next time, when they're going into a KvK, they probably can't get any more migration in, but then their players will power up naturally quite a lot. So so basically I'm trying to say that what you see now is not their most powerful self, I guess. Superior Warrior after 254 migration. 254 has to do like 2 more big migrations, and even then I don't know whether they can catch up to 1846 alone, and same goes for 1546 as well, because it feels like 1846 to make the 10 Fighting Alliance thing happen, a lot of their players had to delete a lot of troops, and it's not just naturally what you lose in KvK, and it's not just hospital full, they had to. The only way they can get that many Fighting Alliance in based on how Imperium works, they had to simply delete troops. And I don't know whether, you know, other KDs kind of would want to do that. 93 fought to Imperium and won their last KvK 2019-16, and Drago left 93 years ago. Monarch, mate, you're probably right. So I was misinformed in the last chat. So as I was saying, I haven't really followed 93 as much. I think I saw them in a KvK like 6 months ago. That's the last KvK I followed of 93, and they were very strong back then. I think the other day someone in chat was kind of saying how 93 had a bit of a migration out and whatnot, but we'll see how that kind of goes this KvK, right? Because they're fighting 1860, so but then this is going to be a hard fight for 93, as we were saying earlier, because 1860 decided to ally with 1v, and Lilith messed up with putting 3 Imperium KDs rather than 4 or 2. GT 1846 would easily win against any KD 1v1. Yep, I think so too, man. Easily, I mean, not just win, but win easily, and emphasizing the word easily here. Okay, now kind of feel like we should have seen the rally already. We do have a few march kind of coming in, but not the whole ball. So we're gonna go up and take a look at the other fighting places, see kind of what's happening. Okay, there's action here. Yes, there is. So we got an XY and Nevsky rally against Zenobia and Flavius. Yes, we're gonna ask for that report as well. So hopefully we get a response. Yeah, this is quite interesting as well. The reason why I'm saying interesting, because they have field presence, but then again the garrison is somewhat well reinforced, and it's Flavius, so that'll be good to see. Now up top, okay, double rally action. Now up top there was a Attila and Nevsky rally, and they kind of cancelled it. Why did you cancel it? Now the counter rally coming in against the XY. Attila Nevsky, it should be. It is Attila Nevsky. Painful to swarm down, but 1556 is swarming it. So yep. No, they cancelled the rally. Okay. Okay, so 1556 is kind of finding it hard to take down the flags. So we'll go back to the other flag, but we'll just see if there's any action in the pass. Pushing out. 2100, kind of pushing out of the pass. There's a lot of the presence here. Are they going for that? Oh, they did burn it. Okay, so we missed that action. So they did burn that fort. I think that fort is gonna go down pretty soon. And that's gonna be down pretty soon as well. Now this one, okay, they're not trying to protect it or anything. Let's go to the other flag. Yeah. Okay, so this time around, what do we have? We have the same rally leader. We got a archer rally coming in, and it's Flavius. They own the field. Yep. And we should probably ask someone else for the report, right? The rally leader is probably not checking the messages or something along those lines. And the people reinforcing. Yes, that's. This is one other reason why I kind of feel like my main account needs to be in a big kind of Imperium Kingdom, because alt in 1365, main maybe in 1556, and then I wouldn't have time to stream other KvKs, because the two kingdoms we are talking about, they're gonna be in the big action, and then I can probably try to join all the rallies that I can, garrisons that I can, and at the same time, usually in kingdom chat or alliance chat or coalition chat, whatever, the reports are going to be there, so it's a lot easier to stream as well. But then saying that, probably have to put a stream delay, so now I don't have an added delay. But then if I'm live streaming my own KvK for the markers and all that, obviously I have to put a little bit of a stream delay. But you know, that's how the big streamers do it, so we can do that as well, I hope. Okay, these guys are talking a lot. And if we see like a marker, then we know that we got a report and we can go and check it out. Report wise, yesterday we were lucky, we were getting people to kind of share it. Today it doesn't look like we're that lucky. People are probably not checking their chat or busy otherwise. We need archers. Now let's put more archers in there. Herald, so annoying. Like even in this situation, they're gonna get decent. Okay, that's not a good Pakal Herald, but even a good Pakal Herald, even in that situation, gets even trades. Like, this is shocking. Feels like Pakal or Herald, one of them needs to be nerfed. Super annoying. John, do you think Honda is worth investing? If you're getting quite high in your crystal tech, then yes. If you think you're gonna max Honda, then yes. So bigger players who spend quite a bit, they get a lot of value out of Honda. For free to play, a 5.5 Honda as a secondary is not a bad option behind an Ethelflaed or a Trajan or something like that. bigger sort of players, they often put XY and Honda or Nevsky or Honda or something along those lines, and they apparently get a lot of value as well. But then in general, I would probably say that if you're not spending big on crystal tech, then it's not bad, but you may have other priorities that you need to work on first, I think. Heavy swarm on the flag. With that heavy swarm, the flag should come down, right? Like, you'd think the flag would come down with that much swarm going on. And you do see dead sort of faces going back, and there are some 1556 dead, faces going back as well. So it's kind of mixed. So the swarmers are dying as well. Is it too zoomed in? This too zoomed in, guys. Should I zoom out? Or when there's a rally going on, is this a better view? Well, from a 1556 point of view, I'm sure this is a good view for them because they can see a lot of dead faces going back home. But this could be the time when they get the burn on. I kind of feel like I should be asking a few other people for the report, right? But then with that heavy swarm, like now it's probably gonna be well in favor of the archer rally. But still, we want to see. Have a new subscriber, Wi-Fi cable, amen. Thank you for your sub. You're welcome. Now, some poor soul is losing all their troops because the flag is getting swarmed. He garrisoned a little too late, and there's a Guan. Okay, now the situation. I don't know. The Zenobia is there, so you shouldn't really be swarming anymore. As soon as you see the Zenobia, you kind of walk away. But they did get the barn, right? Did they get the barn? Yes, they did get the barn. Rich Beleiko, boom, yes, boom. Hey, boy, Yusuf, brother, I know you. What are you doing? He's a solid guy. What are you doing, brother? Why you? It's a full flag. Like, seriously, this is now embarrassing for you on stream. You kind of did a noob thing. You're an experienced player. Probably shouldn't have done that. Can't say that I have never done that, but then either way, probably not the smartest thing to do. Okay, so there's not gonna be action here now. We can go and look at the flag up top, which wasn't burning before. Is it burning now? No, it's still not burning. John Leary, Brazil. Hey, man. Thank you for your subscription. Much appreciated. Wi-Fi cable, what's your prediction for this KvK? Which team will be victorious? I think 1254 was declared victorious as soon as the KvK Diplo started, because it's a 1 Imperium versus 3 Imperium battle. So if you look at the map on top, on the top right hand corner, 1228 is Imperium, 1254 is Imperium, and 2244 is Imperium. So that's 3 Imperium on the red side. And on the left, 1556 is the only Imperium on the blue side. On top of that, 1446 is kind of stuck in their zone, and that's again to do with how the Diplo was done with, one of the blue KDs in a weird position. So I think the the victors are predetermined, but then why we're looking at it is to see how does 1556 fight against the odds and whether they can, you know, kind of be impressive. Now, so far they're doing alright. Like, they're fighting one Imperium and one non-Imperium. Not that bad. Not that bad at all. Sir Bijo has just subscribed. Bijo, hey man. Or should I say, sir, thank you for your subscription. Much appreciated. Okay, now I don't see the rally. Where's the rally? The bit of field fighting going on the left. If you ask me, probably not necessary. Like, why only a few people went in? Why not like the whole team? And this is where 1647 was so impressive, like so impressive, because it kind of felt like either all of them were on Discord or all of them were following markers and they were perfect markers or something. Because 1647 was like super organized, no random fightings here and there, everyone coordinated, super coordinated. And 1647 isn't even like one of the big KDs that people talk about, right? Wi-Fi cable, excited for Kingsland, will be hella interesting. Yeah, should be fun, man. Sir Bijo, hi, hey man. We have another new subscriber, him KJ. Thank you for your subscription, brother. Now, where's that rally? Where is that rally? This is repairing. And you have enough marches here to create a field presence and the rally. Like, they were rallying before. I'm sure they will rally again. It's just I'm impatient. And I'm sure you guys are as well. Okay, there's a lot of fighting taking place here. Don't know why. Like, if 2100 comes out of that pass, why do you care? Like, why do you have to stop them there? You can stop them here, not on their territory. Now, normally an Imperium KD can be adventurous and, you know, play aggressive, but 1556 you shouldn't. You have to face 1254 later. Stop fighting at the pass. Let them come out. Fight in your own territory. Jota plays, love the content, keep me updated, hey man, and we love your support as well. Good to have people on chat talking all the time. Then I say less things that I regret later on, I guess. Hey, Says is the king. Says. Now you guys are not gonna believe this. So check his kills. Check mine. Now, okay, why did I click on me again? Now, do you know how long ago we had the same stats in terms of kills? Like, have a guess. 3 months, 6 months, a year? How long ago did we have the exact same stats in terms of power and kills? I mean, power kind of doesn't matter. If you spend, you get, but I spend enough to get kills, I guess, crystal tech wise. But then he's just so much more active. So once upon a time, we were in the same KD with, you know, very similar stats. Not anymore. He's like a OP boss man now. Yeah. So the fighting here, I have to say again, is quite pointless. So I'm going to be... Kyril, you used to be Paladin gang? Not exactly. So Saz was playing in 1584, and that's when I was in 1584 as well. So Saz was in the Paladin alliance, so everyone was Paladin. I was in an alliance called Dell with all my Korean friends. So we were in the same KD, but not Paladin gang though. But then I got a better connection with him than most other people that I played the game with. So Paladin and Heart, if you want to put it that way. All right, finally we got the rally. We got so much field presence that we can't even see the flag again. And then that's Zenobia and Flavius, and we got Gilgamesh and Nebu. So Archer rally is the way to go. The Cav meta is not so great against the infantry meta. So XY Nevsky is not like the go-to rally anymore. It's Gilgamesh and Nebu for now. And probably we'll see either Boudica and Henry kind of get into that role. Ruthless, hello. Hey Ruthless, what took you so long, man? We have been streaming for like an hour and a half and you only show up now? Disappointed. And we're gonna message him as well. Now I think I messaged him before and I don't remember whether he replied, but we will try regardless. Oh my god, I can't type for shit. This is a weird keyboard though. Now when people does that to me, when I'm fighting in a KvK, I find that extremely annoying and I often don't answer. So I kind of don't like to do that a lot. But then this looks way too exciting not to do it. But then I completely understand if they're kind of focusing on their game rather than, trying to answer. Because I'm not the only one asking for this, right? Like, there's too many people that stream and everyone's kind of annoying all the rally leaders, especially if you're in a big KD. Now we see a lot of sad faces. Is that the flag burned? That is the flag burned. So well done, well done. Oh my god, so much field presence. Then M44 wishing 56 were their alliance. 44, I mean, yeah, at the moment they are, but then they got 1254 who are equally impressive, so no regrets. Vince, the swarming. Hey Vince. Hey Vince. Are you like friends with Ruthless where you guys come online at the same time? Because for the last few days you guys come in and ask questions at the same time, and you guys are missing at the same time as well. Show map. Yep, we can show the map. So we haven't shown the map for a while, so obviously we're not going to look at the other sort of areas. We kind of know that 1446 is wrapped by 1254 and 1148 is kind of locked in on that side by 1228. So the only area in contention is this, and 56 since yesterday has pushed in quite a bit. So they are kind of going towards past 7. No rush there. Slowly they can take care of those fortresses. They have removed all the flags. So where the mouse is now, everything was purple here yesterday. So over here you had 2100 and over here you had 2244. 1556 has managed to push both KDs at the same time quite a bit, and they're at the pass of 2100. So 2100 has 2 fortresses here, and that's the only presence they have beyond that pass, and both of them are, well, this one is burning, this one is burning as well. So they are kind of timed to say 24 hours or something along those lines. Over here, everything that we can see is burning. So 1556 is actually playing smart, so they're not kind of pushing in all over the place. They're only pushing in when there are flags or forts not burning, and then whenever it's burning, they kind of go back to their area, and they're waiting there patiently, because doing open field now before you fight 1254 is a waste. They need to kind of conserve their resources, speed ups and whatever. So pretty much all the flags So we're gonna see a burn here. So all the flags and forts that 1254, I mean 1556 is touching, they're kind of burning. Vince, no, haha. But then see, you guys are talking at the same time. Jota, what's your kill point? So I am at 5.6 billion at the moment. Are 2100 pushing at the pass? 2100 Ruthless has kind of pushed out of the pass a few times, but then they haven't managed to. I mean, I don't think they're even aiming for anything. So the good plan for them is just to try to hold on to the pass and not lose the pass, which is what they're doing. But some of them kind of become impatient, and some of the guys from 1556 gets too close to the pass, and that's when you know, there's a little bit of a fighting. But it's not like 1556 can actually double rally the pass, but they're probably choosing not to do it, whilst they have 2244 to fight here. I think after they manage to push in a little bit here, I mean, not a little bit, you know, quite a bit more. Once they have these forts probably burning, maybe that's when they will consider pushing, or maybe they're waiting for these two forts to kind of burn off before they do that. Pass 6 will decide Kingsland, I guess. Nenem. To me, Kingsland is decided already, even before the fighting started, even before Pass 4 opened. When the Diplo was done, the outcome of the KvK is kind of decided. 3 Imperium KDs doesn't lose to 1 Imperium KD. It just doesn't happen. Doesn't matter what the teams are. They have numbers. 2100. Yes, they have numbers. So they have quite a few numbers behind the pass, but they are playing defensively. I mean, it probably makes sense for them to play defensively. Now, I don't know what's happening there. There's an Alex in the flag. Oh my god, they didn't put a garrison leader, but then marches kind of came in, and free kills for the guys in 1556. This is like the ideal swarm, free kills. So bad call. Okay, Zenobia is there. Now, obviously, stop the swarm. Nope, Zenobia ran away. Actually, you know what happened? So the R4s didn't get to change the garrison leader in time. I think that's what happened. I don't know. Yeah, now it's burning. It just got burned. Probably not even worth trying to garrison it already. Like, you know, you start garrisoning just before it's about to repair. It's about to burn out. Ooh, that's not burning. That was burning before. Are we gonna see a push there? That's touching. They can rally that. They did rally that. Earlier we saw a rally. Now, is there a second flag? So guys, remember how some of you guys yesterday were saying that 1556 has been very smart about their flagging and so on, and how they have been kind of double flagging everything so that they can double rally and all that? Yep, that's pretty true, but you know how now, well, actually they're kind of maintaining it now as well. So those flags coming in, so if that flag kind of comes in this way, that flag comes in this way, then they can double rally. But then before the double rally, there are like single flags. You don't necessarily need a double rally for a flag. If it's a fortress, then in 1556 case, probably better to go with the double rally, because again, you kind of need to save troops and whatnot. Your team health or defense in Zeno? You team health or defense? I'm team health. Tazim, Ferdin, 56 is really hard. 56 has been fighting pretty good, yeah. Then M254 still thinking 56 is the same kingdom they faced last KvK. I don't know. Like does it really matter though? I mean, again, all I guess I have to say is like 3 Imperium versus 1 Imperium, it just doesn't work. And I'm not saying that's 1254's fault. I'm just saying, like, in terms of people kind of trying to think about an outcome, there's nothing to wonder. We should kind of know what's going to happen. But each of those KDs, I mean, every time they go through a KvK, they work on migration, both 56 and 54, and they become stronger. So yeah. Mahmoud Amin, what the time for Kingsland 1412 open? So Mahmoud, I think it opens roughly 12 to 14 hours later. Roughly 12 to 14 hours later. So I won't be able to stream that because that's like a really odd time for me. But then if the fighting lasts till say 12 UTC tomorrow or even 10 UTC tomorrow, then we can try to stream that. 21 UTC, yes, Nenem is correct. I could have just said that. Why did I try to say like how many hours from now? I don't know. Okay, now once this flag burns, which is gonna happen pretty soon, is there like a backup flag? No. So quite a few cities will become rallyable, right? Now, yep, quite a few cities is gonna become rallyable. Now, some of them, are they gonna get instant ported? Probably not, because enemy flag has to come underneath you for you to be instant ported out. So I don't know. So let's have a look at the cities. So this is bubbled, he's safe. This is 53, should be instantly swarmed. You probably shouldn't touch it at all, like just don't. And we got 77, so quite a few rally, 69, quite a few rally, 79, quite a few rallyable cities, or swarmable cities actually. 3 or 4 cities that can be instantly swarmed down. Now, obviously, it's repairing, and we got a rally. We got Gilga and Nebu, but Gilga and Nebu, the rally came before the marches came in, so a little bit of a coordination issue. The supporting marches has to walk in a little bit before the rally so that you take up the field position. Rally got heavily swarmed even before it touched the flag, which is kind of bad for an archer rally. So the rally health is going to be quite low. Did they even cancel the rally? Are they running it? I don't know what's happening. I think they cancelled it, right? Yeah, I think they did. Yeah, the rally got cancelled. And that's probably a good call, because so much swarm. Now, what did it cost them? Nothing much, like a 5-minute delay. But then at the same time, for that 5 minutes, this is going to be repairing. So overall, you kind of got delayed a little bit. How much time 1556 has, I kind of don't know. Now, again, why we kind of see this trend. Like, often people kind of just has to go in and touch the flag. I don't understand why. Ching. Want to see 93 versus 254 versus 307 versus 365 versus 556 versus 846 versus 860 versus 960. Ching Wang, mate, do you work for Lilith? Because it sounds like you work for Lilith. Because that's a KvK Lilith would love to see, where with the amount of verses you put in, it sounds like it's a free-for-all, right? So a free-for-all with all those KDs, oh my god, so much income. Now if you work for Lilith, if you work for Lilith, can you do something about Crystal Tech, man, so that it doesn't cost so much? I mean, it's better now, but even less would be nicer. Mahmoud, keep going, man. Thank you for your support, Mahmoud. Good to have you here, man. Okay, so that wasn't that coordinated. Not a big deal though. Saying that now, it feels like half of the marchers decided to stay in the opposition territory. The other half is kind of standing there. So you all kind of have to be together. That way, you know, you take less damage. So either walk in with the rally or be there already, not half and half. Haven't witnessed 307 fight at all. I saw quite a few 307 fights. I actually have quite a few friends in 307. They're pretty good. So Dragothian stream is probably where I saw 1307 fight the most. They fight alright. And we actually have quite a few players who have second accounts in, I mean, two accounts, one in 1365 and one in 1307. So kind of get to talk to them. Feels like a good KD. So how many places are we looking at? That's one. That's burning. We check that again. I don't know why I keep going back at the pass. I think I'm kind of hoping that, you know, they're gonna double rally. I don't think they're gonna double rally whilst we're streaming though. So probably have to let go of that wish. This is burning as well, so don't need to check that as much. And this is probably the other area. Okay, now most of the marches, there's still one or two marches there, but now most of the marches has pushed in, and they're not thinking about that fort anymore. That's probably a good call. Like, you kind of wait for that to come in, if they can come in. I don't know if they can. Maybe they can. Yeah, they can. Like, you get rid of some of that if they can't. But either way, wait for the double rally situation. But here, this is where the action is gonna be. So we probably just stay here. Now, what I'm thinking about is the 1365 KvK. So I think in 3-4 days time, we are going to have pass 4 open. I'm kind of hoping that I'm allowed to stream that with like 2 minutes delay or something. Do you guys think 2 minutes delay is enough? I think, do you guys know whether Chizbull streams with 2 minutes delay or 5 minutes delay? I think he streams with like 2-3 minutes delay, right? Like his own KvK, live KvKs. So we should be alright. I hope. 1365 is a little too strict about the streaming situation, because they do very detailed markers. Now that there's coalition markers, it's not like I can go to like a, you know, different alliance. So kind of concerned about it, because I really want to stream that. Then yep, as in Chiz does it with Chizbull does it with 2 minutes. Two minutes is alright. 2 minutes, I mean, in 2 minutes time, I mean, 2 minutes is the added delay, and on top of that there's like 30 seconds or something that naturally comes in even when you don't add a delay. And then it's not like a lot of people watch me stream, right? So it's not like there's gonna be a lot of stream sniping. If Chisel can survive, I'm sure we can as well. So I'm kind of hoping 4 minutes he does most of the times. 4 minutes, okay. All right, not 2 minutes. All right, I'll do 4 minutes. Now 4 minutes should be enough, because with 4 minutes, like in 4 minutes time, the KD that you're fighting against, they can see your troops in the field. Like they don't need to see the marker. They can tell what's happening. Vince, your stream is alright, brother. I put a message, then 10-20 seconds, then you read it. Yep, so at the moment we have no added delay, so now it should be kind of alright. But I'm thinking about when I'm fighting, and at that time if I had a 4-minute delay, then the communication is gonna be kind of weird. So you ask a question, I'll be answering like 5 minutes later, but that's alright. Like, you know, you just don't ask me a question about what's happening on the screen. You ask questions, you know, in general, maybe. Kyril, don't zoom out too much. All right, man, I zoomed in a little bit now. Is that better? That's probably better. Vince, yeah, 4 minutes enough. 4 minutes is fine. 420 space. Sounds good. I'll obviously before I do that, I'm going to check with the alliance leader, and I'm gonna ask, can I please stream with 4 minutes delay, and only if they're okay, then I'll do it. That's the better way to do it. The other way to do it is just do it and then wait till you're zeroed. Nah, I don't think that's gonna happen. I think I'm gonna get kicked off the alliance and told off. But that's a risk I guess I can take. I mean, don't zoom out too much when live stream your oh yes, Kyril, yes, definitely. Yeah, that's one other thing. Like, don't kind of show the markers. Yeah. Ruthless, I know someone who have account in 1846. I'll stream snipe you. Hey man, I'm gonna do 4 minutes delay, and you don't have to snipe 1365. I think 1846 can smash 1365. No need to snipe. More time to change diapers than yup. Yup. So now, full field presence and an archer rally against an infantry garrison. This has to burn, right? This has to burn. But then very unlucky with our, you know, reports today, not kind of getting anything from anyone. So let's bother random people. Oh my god, what happened to my keyboard? Why am I on caps lock? Something funny is happening. Okay, let's go. I should have that message kind of saved so that I can copy paste, put all of that in the same sentence. What's up? Was wondering why phone not streaming. Now I know it. Is it to do with the markers and, you know, live streaming and all? Yeah, it could be. And at the same time, because he's the rally leader and kind of a kingdom leader, he's the one doing all the markers and all of that. So it does get a little hectic trying to do streaming and fighting at the same time, especially when the battle is intense. So it could be that, because he streams his other kingdom I forgot what number it was. Something 18. So he has an account in something 18, and he streams that more often than the 1556 side. Now that's one other thing I need to check with for before kind of finalizing the 1556 situation. So if 1556 lets me stream with a 4-minute delay without obviously trying to, obviously with trying to hide the markers, if they let me do that, great. But if they say that I can't like live stream, then it kind of defeats the purpose, right? Hey guys, is Bye Bye live streaming this KvK with his ult? Like, is he allowed to live stream? Because if he's allowed to live stream, then I guess I will be as well. Does anyone know if Bye Bye is live streaming this? I mean, not necessarily right now, but in general, does he live stream 1556 KvKs? He got an account in 1846-4. Okay. Did not know that. But haven't seen him live stream that though, I think. I should be sending my farmers out, but kind of don't want to go away from this. He was streaming. Deadly. Thank you, man. He is allowed. NM. Okay, that's great. 420 space. Yes, that's excellent. Now, I'm kind of scared and asking all these questions because 1365 is very, very strict. You don't see a lot of people streaming from 1365. What's his name? Fleisch had an account in 1365, but then if you notice that KvK, most of the time he was streaming without being in an alliance. But that account in question wasn't like a farming account. I mean, fighting account. That was a farm account. So he kind of didn't care about, not being able to fight with it. But then he didn't stream from an account, from an alliance, because rules and all that. But anyways, the flag is still standing and the rally got cancelled. Wow. And now we see 2244 kind of fighting in various different places. Now the smart thing to do for 1556 is go back to your zone, or not zone, it's in territory, and then just before the rally is ready to come out again. And I keep saying that because they need to save troops. Nurul Islam, yes, bye streaming during pass opening. Okay, great. About 90 mil account. So 4 has a 90 mil account in 1846. Okay, we got 2 messages, and that's a report. Thank you, brother. Let's check. That's the Archer rally. Okay, so that's the Archer rally into the Zenobia Flavius. Pretty even. To some extent, the rally actually did slightly worse than the garrison. And then this is when you kind of fully own the open field, even then. So I guess everyone's desperately gonna wait for either Boudica or Henry. Probably Henry. I mean, even though Boudica kind of looks like has the better skills, but Henry is probably somehow secretly will have some buff that does handle Flavius, because at the moment they're kind of struggling. Now those archers, very solid archers, very solid infantry as well. Very solid infantry. Now there was a counter rally to it as well, I think. Yeah, that's the counter rally. So the counter rally had a little bit of an impact, not much, because the counter rally kind of got swarmed down. But that probably tells you how strong Zenobia and Flavius is at the moment. But we can be assured that that's not going to continue when the new Archer commanders come out. Which is good in a way, but bad in a way, because then everyone has to work on new commanders again, right? Last fight for 44 before downtime hits them. So 44, they're Chinese, right? That's Chinese writing. Everything that I see is Chinese here. Yep, definitely Chinese. So why downtime? 12, my time 12 means their time 10, 11 at the night. I think they can fight a few more hours, maybe. The swarm is negative. Yeah. Voila, yeah, you're right. Now, whether it's downtime for 2244 or not, people in 1556, their uptime is kind of coming up now. So they're going to be able to push in a lot more now. Hey, we got a flag swarm up top again. We got a rally and we got a swarm. That flag is coming down again. That flag probably just started preparing just then. 244 is 114. Yes. That's bad news for 44. Yep. So around the time when we start streaming, that's around the time 1556 kind of start becoming active, and then as we kind of get closer to ending the stream, that's when they're like OP. But they probably have most of the action when we're not streaming. And that was the case with 1412 as well, and that's to do with my early time zone, yes. This is why playing in 1365 is kind of easy for me, because their uptime is kind of my time as well. Real Mams. Hey Ladus, hey man, how are you going? Good to have you on chat. And this fort was about to burn. Is it like... Actually, nothing happens if this burns. It's not like there's a lot of cities. The last couple of cities, they should be online and they should be able to port out in time. And it's just 2 cities. Third one is bubble. So that's a gone case. $11.48 is done already, I think. Voila, 11:48. Yeah, I think so too, actually. So some people tried to say that 11:48 did a strategic holding, and they're gonna come through with 12:56. So that's somewhat true, but then they folded so fast that I don't know how strong they are. I don't think they're really strong, to be honest. Mahmoud, the time of Arab group is coming soon in 1556. Yep, that's what I'm basing it on. So my friend Captain Jack, he's from the Middle East, and this is usually the time when he comes online. I'm about to go to sleep, and then he kind of starts chatting to me, and then I reply in the morning the next day. So yeah, I'm kind of used to his time zone. Okay, now 1556, this is like the 3rd time they're trying this flag since the last burn, so 3rd time lucky, hopefully. When does 1254 fight for real? Gaurav, so 1254 gets a real fight when +6 opens. So that's few more days left. Like, I don't know the exact time. Would be at least 4 days, I would say. At least 4 days probably. Yeah. 11:48 fights for 2 hours and break time. NM. Yeah, they kind of did. They kind of did. Fold a little too early. NM. Want RoK to come with life insurance. Yep. And should come with income protection, because all your income is, kind of getting spent here, right? At least mine is. Voila. 1256 is dead, KD, isn't it? I actually don't know, man. I have had no experience with 1256 before, so I kind of don't know how active they are. And in this KD, since they had no fights yet, I kind of don't know how they will do. But based on what we saw from 1228 may be able to handle 1148 and 1256 at the same time. Now, when I say handle, I don't mean win. I mean, they can keep those two KDs occupied, and if 1228 can do that, that's already more than enough the red side kind of needs. Mahmoud, I mean, 2244 can't do any push in this zone. Yeah, 2244, I mean, they don't need to, bro. So all they need to do is hold on for a few days till 1254 can join the fight. Can you check 1256 Alliance Power 10 Dev? Yep, that's a good call. We will do that. So what we'll do is, once this rally kind of finishes, we're gonna go and have a look at 1256 power and kills and so on. Kind of get a feel of how strong they are. Then 1256, half brother of 1254. I don't know what you mean by that, man. Half brother of 1254, if you mean from a strength point of view, that means they're really strong, I guess. But if you're just saying that because of, the number, I don't know. Just defense, Mahmoud Amin, yeah, they just need to defend for now, that's all. Counter rally coming in, so this rally is probably gonna get cancelled now. Oh no, they're swarming the rally. Okay, if you're swarming the counter rally, then you have to keep up the archer rally. Otherwise, this is kind of pointless. You're filling up your hospital for no reason. So if you're swarming, you can't cancel the rally because it's counterproductive. Okay, so they swarm down the counter rally and the rally is still on. Okay, good. That means you're going for the kill now. NM Kane and Undertaker. Oh, okay. In that sense, okay. Yeah, but then both Kane and Undertaker were strong, right? So you're saying 1256 is strong? Voila, I think 1228 will win versus both of them. They fought 2 Imperium KDs before and won. Voila, I think I agree with you, man. 1228 is pretty strong. But then again, as I was saying, it's not like they even need to win, right? They just need to hold them, and that's it. Hold them, and 1254 can come in and kind of take care of the depleted 56. Voila. Next thing Lilith implements is a lottery where you can bet on KvK winner, more money for them. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a little hard to get that license though. I mean, actually they're technically doing it. So you know how there's the what's it called? Okay, well, we'll talk about it in a sec. We got the swarm coming in. Now, in terms of the marches that are swarming, they're very good quality marches that are swarming. So we got pretty much everything that does debuff, silence, and high damage. Those are the things you want to be doing the swarming, and you don't really want, you know, your Richard and Charles doing the swarming. So the right sort of march is swarming, and there's a lot of numbers. So if anything, the flag has to burn now. This is the third attempt, guys. It's gonna get embarrassing if you can't get it to burn after 3 attempts. And we do see quite a few cities porting out. Oh no, not porting out, they're just replacing. So I was gonna say that we do see, well, sad faces coming out. Doesn't matter, city porting, sad faces coming out. Is there gonna be a lot of sad faces? We do all the sad faces going towards the right hand side, which means it's coming out of that garrison. Now, do you see a lot of marches coming in to reinforce? I don't see a lot of marches, but that's because they're coming through the cities. When they're coming through the cities, we can't see it. But based on all the sad faces again and all the marches swarming, how many marches are swarming? I mean, as many as it can. We can see like 10-14 marches swarming at the moment. We do see some reinforcements going in though. So was this swarm a little bit too early? I don't know. I can't scout it. I wish I could. And that's why I want to be in one of these gates, so that I can kind of, you know, be part of it and not kind of do guesswork from the side. Wow, Zenobia and Flavius being kind of OP, and I think they held on. This heavy swarming stopped. The heavy swarming stopped, so that swarm kind of didn't do the job. So the rally is still on. Hopefully the rally is getting reinforcements for 1556 sake. But then everyone swarming probably swarmed a little too early, or they got frustrated with it. It didn't work, and now that the counter rally is coming, and now again I think now it's a good call to maybe cancel the rally, but they're still going for the swarm on that Attila Nevsky rally. And the Attila Nevsky rally, it's, oh, not Nevsky, it's Attila Takeda, so it's even more painful to swarm. Oh my god. But then it's coming to 1556 prime time, so they're not gonna accept defeat, so they're gonna push, and they second time they cancelled or swarmed down the counter rally, and the king buff comes in, and then we got people starting to swarm again. So people got dead marches that went home, they came back, now they're swarming that flag again. So this is kind of the second swarm where we have all sorts of good marches swarming again, and ooh, this is so expensive for 1556. Definitely 1254 is getting good trades out of the swarms, but then this can actually be the time when they get it down. And you know what I'm kind of loving out of all the animations? The Tomiri's poison kind of coming in. See that poison coming in? That gives me a lot of hope in terms of, you know, taking down a flag or a rally or something along those lines. Koala next. Oh no, we talked about it. We will come back to Koala, your comment. I just got excited with what's happening on the screen. Clyde, Zeno report will be hot. Yes, it will be. That Zeno got so much kills. Mahmoud Amin 244 had a great year con. Garrison, yes. That garrison was pretty good by 2244. So Koala, what we were saying earlier, as in order to offer a lottery or like some sort of betting where you're using your own money to bet, you kind of need a lot of licenses, which Lilith didn't have, but they still kind of did that Osiris League betting in a funny sort of way. Not the one, I'm not talking about the one where you use the coins to bet. I'm talking about Mark of the Champion, because you could actually buy your lottery stakes there, right? So even though you're not directly using your money, but then in a way you are. So that was kind of dodgy. Like, not that I'm complaining, I'm just saying that they were, kind of operating in a gray area. We got a new subscriber. Ari has just subscribed. Thank you for your subscription, Ari. Zonkers Desu. Hey man, hi back to you. I kind of really want to see this rally report. I should bother the same guy again. Rather, please share this rally report as well. Now we are kind of stuck to this screen. I remember that we need to go and have a look at 1556 power. And then now I kind of feel like checking out the rest of the map as well. I'm kind of getting impatient, stuck on the same screen for such a long time. But that's what you get when you have such good action, both from 1556 and 2244. They're doing a really good job in defending this flag. Like half an hour ago, I was kind of trying to count how many cities are there that can be swarmed and rallied. And at that time, the flag had like 5 minutes left. And then they started holding on and doing a good job. Ari, which KD you stay right now, bro? So Ari, I have one account in 1365 and my second account is in 1348. Now the account in 1348, I'm considering going to 1556 with it, so I can play on two big KDs, 1365 and 1556. Now the counter rally came in. This is the third counter rally, and 1556 is swarming it down as well. 1556 is not thinking about the next zone. They're just thinking about, you know what, I have the strength to take this fight. What counter rally, we're gonna swarm it down. And they did. It's just too hard to do that with the flag. But then if it's a counter rally, it's not reinforced as much and they can certainly take it down. And the smart thing they're doing is they're taking those marches home. So Phil over there, very good call, brother. You're refreshing your marches, coming back so that you can swarm again. And we got a swarm on the flag again. Now King's Kill went on. I don't think the previous King's Kill was gone, but they put another King's Kill because what is extra gems to 1556? We don't mind spending gems. We just want a good swarm, take down that flag. And based on all those sad faces going out, there's a good chance this is it, guys. We can see the big bada boom pretty soon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 marches kind of swarming, I think. Ask Garrison Leader report also. Ray Vane. Yes, that's a very good call. We will. I don't know who the garrison leader is though. Let's have a guess. Who has the best infantry city skin around? I mean, that's a 5% skin and 42 million power, so probably not him. Is it one of the bubble cities? It doesn't make sense. I don't see a strong infantry skin around. Is it that one? Is that strong? Nah, it can't be him. It shouldn't be that guy from there. It has to be one of the guys around. Okay, now technically the flag is burning because the Zenobia is not there. Zenobia got knocked out, and we see random garrison commanders, Ethelblade 1 and all that, and the flag is done. MK from below. Him KJ. MK. Okay. Ooh, this is Sun Tzu. Okay. Hey, Sun Tzu, what are you doing? What are you doing in this KvK? This is Season of Conquest. This is not your place. This has to be this guy, right? Yep, it has to be him. I don't know whether he's going to reply. He's too high power kind of to reply, right? Hey, bro. Okay, we asked, but then the good thing is we got the rally report already, so at least we get to see one report. Let's check it out. It's a long one. Yeah, actually, let's check how long was it. Well, actually not that long. It felt like eternity, but it was only 15 minutes. Okay, this is not the longest rally that we have ever seen. It just felt very exciting. Okay, so we got positive trades on the rally side. Now, the reason why we have a positive trade is because the rally didn't get swarmed and the garrison get heavily swarmed. Now we know the buffs because we just saw a report from the same rally and garrison leader, but then we're gonna take a look at it again. So this is definitely really good archer stats, and I think this may be, like, I don't obviously memorize all the numbers, but this has to be one of the best infantry, maybe the best, I don't know. It has to be one of the best infantry stats that I have seen, and definitely very top level archer gear as well. So this is kind of, you know, both commanders and equipment, everything on their prime. Now we're gonna scroll down a little bit and we're just gonna see, I mean, I'm looking for the, what's it called, counter rally, but the counter rally, actually probably wouldn't have done much, right? Because the counter rally got swarmed down pretty fast. Him KJ, no iconic. Did they not iconic? They didn't make it iconic. That did look pretty OP though, like just in terms of the numbers. Now, how long does the flag have left now? Is it gonna get a burn? This is gonna get a burn. They're not gonna get a time to repair. And they're porting out. And someone's scouting him. But why are you scouting him, man? Why? Gonna rally him? You're gonna rally 500 million? Really? Okay. Now we will come back. Actually, let's not leave this skin. Let's kind of stay here, right? Because we want to see if we see the swarm action coming in. The flag is going down. It's like half a minute left, right? Yep. Now you need to be in position. This you can swarm down just like that. This you probably need to rally. This swarm down just like that. Actually, no. Yeah, it's just that city and that city that can be swarmed, because the others are covered by that flag. I'm getting too excited. There's one flag there, there's one flag here, there's one flag here, and why are you even scouting him? Because actually he's covered and he can't be rallied. So it's just one city. He's probably online. Let's have a look at the report again. So did I kind of misread it? Let's have a look. Actually, let's see the city swarm and we'll go back to the report. So the infantry had it didn't have a lot of health, true. We obviously have seen much higher health, but it had a lot of attack, like a lot. Combined numbers that kind of to me felt really high. But then you're right, it didn't have a lot of health. It's like KvK to create infantry equipment. No, it's better than that. Alright, this city, I mean, you know, less than 50 million power, so why did he not port out? What was he doing here in the first place? I don't know. There should be a flag coming in though here. New subscriber, Chuck Choi. Hey man, thank you for your subscription. Now, how low a 50 mil power can go? Probably 40, right? Based on his or her tech. 40, 41, I think. Oh my, bad for him. Yes, Vince. He's getting toasted. And he probably has a lot of resources as well. For some reason, low-powered players who gets rallied, like not careful enough to port out, usually they have a lot of unused resources. Usually. Now, after this city rally action, we'll check the flag up top. Not city rally, sorry, city swarm action. We'll check the flag up top. And then we, oh my god, someone's coming. Someone's coming with siege. Paula 1556 is doing the same thing that 1148 was doing. What thing, man? 2 new subscribers. Adam Firda. Hey Adam, thank you for your subscription. We have another subscriber. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Guilherme. Willerm 2172. Hey man, sorry, I didn't know how to pronounce it. But thank you for your subscription. So a 50 mil city comes down to 43. I was thinking 41. I was wrong. It comes down to 41. And that's done. Okay, now let's go and take a look at the flag up top and see if there's action there. If isn't, no, there isn't any action here. The flags are burning. 1 flag, 2 flag, and is there a 3rd flag here that could be burning? No. Could that be burning? Yes, but they will get rid of the flags first so that there's less cities and then go for the forts. Okay, now we can go and take a look at 1556 because we kind of didn't know about their power and kills and whatever. Okay, so the main alliances would be coming out here, right? So let's click on 1256. That's the same alliance. Yep. So let's see. So that alliance coming out, they should be in the main coalition as well. Coalition. Yeah, this is there. Oh, maybe they have one more. Okay. So 14.4, 12.4, 7.7. So how much is that? That is 26, 27 and 8. 7 and 8. That's 35 roughly. 35. And what's now, if they have a second strong coalition somehow, then they're really strong, but if that was it, then they're really weak. No coalition. Okay, they do have a second kind of strong coalition. Okay, 1256 is strong. It's not bad at all. They're not Imperium, but how are they not Imperium? 12 billion, 11 billion, 10 billion, 8 billion, and on the other side they had 35. So that's a lot of calculation. Okay, how much is that? So that's 12 plus 12, 24 plus 11, 35 and 8, 43. And 30. How is 1256 not Imperium? 1256 looks strong. Did I? No. Is that 1128? Did I just count 11? I mean, sorry. Such a no, but that's 1148. That's 1148 coalition. Okay, so I'm sure people corrected me on chat. Yes, now finally I'm reading the chat. Yes, yes, I'm a noob. I'm sorry, that was wrong. Okay, they're not strong. Is that actually? That's Thai writing, so that's 1148. Okay. Now, that kind of came out of the 1256 area, but that's the same. Okay. Yeah, this is not good. Not good at all for 1556. Right now, I missed out a lot on chat. Let's go and have a look at some action, and then I'm gonna read up on chat. We're looking at here. Was it? Was it here? Well, there's more action here now. Not necessarily a rally on the pass, but probably a bit more action here. Is that fort still burning? No, that's not burning. There should be some pressure on that fort as well. It will be some pressure. There's probably going to be some pressure. We'll see a lot of troops mobilizing here. But then I wanted to find a place where there's like action going on. Okay, let's keep the screen here for a little bit and see if the rally action kind of starts. Okay. Now, what did I miss in chat? I scrolled up too far. $10.52. Chuck Choi, 1052 is recruiting active players. Well, guys, if you are considering migration, 1052 is recruiting. Vince, hey Cleopatra, what are you doing? Yep, there was a Cleopatra there, kind of walking through, trying to take resources from that city. Yep. It's 1148. That's 48. See the alliance. Yes. We kind of went through that embarrassment. I kind of thought for a while that 1256 had more alliances. Now, based on that, like seriously, 1228 can handle both of them alone. And this time around, when I say handle, I mean defeat and not just keep busy. Like, there's no power there at all. They're in shared zone. They shared the zone. No, it's another kingdom. Yup. Okay. Still trying to read chat. Hello, bro, from 2244 here. Jerome, we just finished locking in 1446 and Imperium KD 2 days ago. Right now, we are fighting the strongest KD in this KvK. Jerome, very well done in fighting 1446, but 1466 wasn't really Imperium during matchmaking though, or during the start of the KvK. They just became Imperium for like a day. So well done on taking care of them, but that's not probably not really, you know, taking care of a Imperium KD. But you guys are doing all right now. Like 1556 is very strong, and you are kind of holding up all right, I would say. Did the city just open up? Ooh, we can. Nah, that's the one we saw before. Is there a flag coming? I don't see the flag yet. See the flag yet anywhere. Is that it action-wise, guys? It's gonna be a little bit of a pause in action for now, because there's nothing to burn anymore. What happened to what's up? What happened to JWM? They're only 7.9 billion power. Yeah, JWM died a while ago, I think. Okay, so there's like weird things happening in chat. Okay, I kind of need to. As there's like spam on the chat and all that, so I'm gonna have to do something. Just a sec. Sorry. So I think we took care of that. We just had some spam on chat. That I just noticed. Let's see 1220 at first before deciding that. 1228-10 has been, I mean, yeah, true. Like they only fought 1148. But then in their last KvK, I saw little glimpse of their last KvK, and they were pretty strong. Calling 1446 an Imperium is a joke. I mean, yeah, they were Imperium for a day, but just for a day, like it doesn't really count. Rich Bellico, good night, bro. Happy streaming. Rich Bellico, thank you for being here, and good night to you. Then if 1254 loses this KvK, they will blame 1446 as they're a big Imperium KD. There's no chance. 1254 is not losing this. Not a chance. The second alliance is the second coalition is 1148. Yes, Kuala, I kind of realized that later, and that's good. Now I think I'm caught up to chat because we had some spam on chat, and I got a little distracted with it and kind of had to delete that and block that and whatever. So anyways, so that's all sorted. We are caught up to chat. Now let's look at the fighting again. Now this could be a time where I will think about kind of closing the stream, because I think we have been streaming for 2.5 hours now, and I don't think we are going to have a lot of rally garrison action. It does feel like 1556 is getting ready to rally that pass though. So that's kind of tempting to kind of wait for that. There's a lot of marches going that way. Now when you have a lot of marches going that way, there's a chance that it's going to be, and they're breaking up into different So look at the positioning. So all TN on the right and all VC56 on the left. Usually that means they're gonna break into two coalitions if they haven't done it already. Now when they do that, there's most likely gonna be a rally. So I'm kind of tempted to keep streaming and see if that happens. Okay, we'll stream for a little bit more and see whether that's actually a double rally that's coming in. So potentially there could be a double rally on the pass. Elgi, Nenem, why do you hate 1254 so much? He's just being competitive. I'm sure he doesn't hate. Nenem, 14, 12, 8 billion for 256. 14, 12 and 8 billion. Yep, that's it. 14, 12 and 8. That's not strong enough, it feels like, to hold off what's his name, 1228. Now this is a sign of a double rally, right guys? This is a sign of a double rally. Now I think I missed a subscription as well during that spam situation. Juan Diego, no, Degarino. Juan Degarino. Hey man, thank you for your subscription. Sorry I missed it. I kind of have bots to make sure that spam can't happen, and we got mods and all that as well, but still the naughty spamming kind of happened and I kind of had to go and take care of it and got very distracted. So I missed your subscription notification, but thank you for being here. NM 254 ego is the problem, understanding their opponents. And now this is getting into a territory where I kind of feel kind of reluctant to read too much into it. There's only one thing that I don't like about 1254, to be honest, and there is one thing that I don't like about 1254, how a number of 1254 players are jealous of what's his name, Goodfather's kill stats, and there's a lot of propaganda, name calling and all of that, and you know, it's to do with how Goodfather is one of the players that puts out his troops or his city when they're trying to I guess lower their Imperium power, and that's something every single KD, every single B player goes through. So just because some people can't keep up with Goodfather's stats, they kind of have to be jealous about it, and that's the only thing that I don't like about 1254. So 1254 is a little bit too high on that topic, but other than that, there is strong KD, fights well and everything. So I kind of don't want to go into what's on chat too much. Everyone has their own opinion, and I kind of don't want to read them out aloud too much. I mean, one KD having a thing against another KD, quite understandable, being competitive and trash talking and all that. But then if you're targeting one specific player, then you're kind of making it a bit too personal, which is, you know, bullying level. That's probably not. All right, so we got two separate. Have they separated in two coalitions yet? If they haven't, then I don't think there's gonna be a. I don't think they have separated. So K56, and what about this one? No, they're still in the same coalition. They're still in the same coalition, so I don't think we are seeing double rallies, are we? Nope, not yet. If we are not seeing double rallies, that's a surely we're gonna see it, because they left the other areas they were fighting to all be here. Yep. So they left the big position, big ball they had here. They kind of left, and they're not flagging here anymore either at the moment. So they're not picking another fight. 1556. So they are purely focusing on the pass. So they're gonna split into 2 KDs. I mean, not 2 KDs. They're gonna split into 2 coalitions, and we should see the rallies anytime now. Now that color change, did that have anything to do with coalition? I think that had something to do with coalition, right? So now K56, and this is something else. No, that had nothing to do with the color change. Koala 1148 dropped out of Imperium after fighting us. 1148. So Koala is from 1228, I guess. Okay. Koala, OP job on handling 1148. 1148 did fall pretty quickly, but they were like Imperium for like a day, so that's not like Imperium like you guys. 1228, you're like proper Imperium, right? Like as in has been Imperium before and ongoing Imperium. But 1148 and 1446 both were Imperium for like a day. So going into the KvK, not Imperium, and then dropped out straight away. So many marches gathering here. So everyone's kind of gathering here. And Good Father is here. He hasn't. Okay, I think I didn't see him before. He just ported next to Baba earlier. We saw Baba here anyways. So now Good Father kind of ported in. So 29.968. So, and he got the general, which means he's online, which means he's going to be one of the guys doing the rallies, which means he's probably gonna get to the 30 mil tonight. I mean 30 bill, can't even say the number properly. Then M2100, it's cheeseburgering time. Yeah. LADUS, do you know why 1556 coalition will lose 10V? Yeah, I mean 10 DAV. Yes, I know. They will lose because 3 Imperium can't lose to 1 Imperium. Chilsey, I really enjoyed the migration video. Chilsey, hey man. Thank you for that. Jerome, we just finished locking 1446 2 days ago, and right now we are fighting the strongest KD this KvK from 244 here. Yep, Jerome. Then M, because they're fighting with 3 Imperium. Yep, then M kind of replied, kind of similar to what I said, I guess. I mean, there could be other reasons, but the most obvious one that stands out is Diplo. Okay, now it feels like there's like too much prep time. Like 1556, you got enough marches here to support 2 rallies, guys. Have you split into coalitions yet? They have split into coalitions now. Yeah, they're separate coalitions now, so the rallies should be on, right? No, TN separated. Where's TN? This is TN. Yes. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong, guys? What am I doing wrong? BC56, KM56. Why does it come up when I'm clicking on the TN flag? Ian isn't there. Sayan and 4. Actually, it doesn't matter. We got a rally from 4. We can focus on the rally. Yeah, that's what I thought. Tian left, but in the coalition screen, for some reason, it was still showing that. So we got 4 rally, archer rally coming in. 2100 troops standing at the gates from early morning. Well, then some of those marches could be offline. They may not be able to fill the garrisons. And we got the archer rally hitting first. Where's the rally from Goodfather? It should be with the title, like he got the general, 4 probably got the king. And the king buff comes in, so we got the rally from 4. Gonna send 4 a message saying don't forget to share the report. Alright, the Goodfather rally here is here as well. So Goodfather got XY and Nevsky, and 4 got Gilgamesh and Nebu. So this is the highest possible damage that you could be doing to that pass. I'm so glad I did not cancel the stream or like end the stream a little too early. Like 5 minutes ago I was thinking about, okay, well, it's almost 3 hours, I should cancel, but double rally from 4 and Goodfather, we don't want to miss that. Now I'm not gonna ask of Goodfather for the report because I can't. Like I can't open the chat with him, but 4, I'll get the archer rally report for you. If he's on, I mean, if he's checking the report, we'll get the report. I mean, if he's checking my message, we'll get the report, I mean. Now, how long do you guys think this rally is gonna go for? I don't think there's any chance of... Oh, I zoomed out. Okay, now I wanted... Okay. Look at the numbers. I think the rallying side has more numbers, right? Combined, like if you count the left and the right, the rallying side definitely has more numbers. So the rallies are not going to get cancelled. Now it's to do with how long is 2100 willing to try to defend. Now, too much zooming in and zooming out, I lost the visual of the rally. Okay, let's kind of try to zoom out and zoom back in again. No, actually it's coming back, it's coming back. Let it load. We're gonna let it load. Not gonna zoom out, zoom in too much. Then they're done. I mean, that's the thing. So, like, this is where I'm not gonna say that 1556 is being too impressive. Imperium versus non-Imperium, the difference is that high. I mean, there's no expectation on 2100 to be able to fight against 1556 for like 48 hours or even more than 24 hours. So 2100 being non-Imperium, they did the best they could, which was actually pretty decent. But now I think they have to fold. So no disrespect, it's more to do with Imperium should always win against non-Imperium. That's how it is. Now, they're not giving up. They send a counter rally and it's Attila Nevsky. What's going to happen to that counter rally? That counter rally should really be swarmed down. But then swarming that down can be a little confusing. Who is going to swarm it? People from the left or people from the right? Is it going to be KM or a GO56. I think because it's hitting a KM rally, probably easier for the KM guys to storm it down, and they did. So counter rallies in this situation, obviously you want to send it out. There should be a Pakal Herald counter rally probably coming in against that XY and Nevsky as well, but even that, I mean, you're gonna get decent trades, but even that's gonna get swarmed down. So this is peak time for 1556. They are here in numbers, and they're not gonna give it up easy. So these two rallies may not get cancelled until the pass falls. I mean, just think about their rally leader choices. You got Poe, you got Good Father, you got Baba TC on the bench. Baba TC is not even rallying at the moment. Well, maybe if they had like a third flag, then it's this pass over. Yeah. Show the map, please. Hey man, we're kind of looking at the rally, so we will look at the map a little bit later. But then in terms of the map, what's happening is pretty much the only fighting that you have going on is 1556 versus 2100, which is the fight you're looking at, and the other fight is between 1556 and 2244. Other than these two kind of actions, as in 56 fighting against 2 KDs, other than that, there's not much action going on the map. Kuala, we got Imperium 2 days before pre-KvK. Oh, so 1228 is not like historically Imperium, like before that you are not Imperium. I didn't know that. For some reason I thought that 1228 was kind of Imperium all along. But if that's not the case, then even more well done on you in terms of how your KD managed 1148. 1148 folded a little too early, so it's either they're kind of too weak or you guys are too OP. I kind of don't buy that strategic thing. Like, it's not like they didn't come out, they came out and then they did like 200 ports, but then fell a little too fast. So it's either, to me, I mean, not that I have the best knowledge ever or anything about anything, but I think either they're too weak or you're too strong. Okay, so we're gonna get Foe's report. Now, in between me talking, I think we did see another rally come in, and that was another counter rally come in, and that was a Archer rally. Archer counter rally, probably not the best idea in this situation, but that did get swarmed down pretty fast. Yeah, here, no counter rallies. No, they did. So there was a counter rally. There was a counter rally on both of the rallies actually, and they got swarmed down. Now I zoomed in too much, and I lost the visual again. Counter rally gets melted. Yep, counter rally kind of died a little too fast, got swarmed down. Okay, so somehow I lost that rally again. I think I need to kind of zoom out and zoom back in again. So both rallies still on. Zoom out, zoom back in again. And let it load. Actually, let me kind of go out of the KvK and then go back in, because 12:54. XY rally got cancelled. Oh, that got cancelled. Wow. Okay, I thought that I'm glitching out and I couldn't see it. That's why I zoomed out. Now, where was it again? Over here. That's why I left and I came back. I didn't realize it got cancelled. I thought it was a glitch and it wasn't just showing it. Okay, yeah, you're right. The XY rally got cancelled. Now, did the XY rally need to get cancelled? I don't understand why. Like, it's not possible didn't have enough reinforcements, right? Like, look at that. It's full of reinforcements. So why would it get cancelled? It wasn't even the one that was taking the... It wasn't even tanking, so it's not like it was taking too much hit. And you got Zenobia and Flavius. So it's not like YSS, so that rally wasn't really getting hit either. Very confusing, to be honest. Why do you guys think it got cancelled? Yeah, we got another counter rally coming in. That's Attila, and before we found out that kind of got smashed and went back. Okay, now this is bad. You're running a single rally when you could be running a double rally. Now, even if that got cancelled, now Goodfather is scouting, so Goodfather is gonna rally again. Okay, now the only thing that I can think of is, rather than running the XY Nevsky at all, they're both probably thinking about doing Archer rally, right? That probably is it. It was the tanking cab rally against Xenoflab. No, I think the Archer rally hit first. I mean, maybe it was a timing thing, but I think the Archer rally hit first. I could be wrong though, like maybe I looked at it wrong. But either way, they could be cancelling it to do another Archer rally. That's a possibility as well, maybe. Like, we'll see soon. So we saw Goodfather kind of scouting quite a bit, couple times. So he should be sending that rally in any time now. And he's still got the general title, so I'm guessing it has to be him. Yep, it was the Archer. Yeah, it got cancelled because rough. It got cancelled because 556 are I can't finish that, I guess. Oh no, you said noobs. Okay, noobs. Yes, noobs. I thought you said something else. Okay, noobs you could call people. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know whether they're noobs, but yeah, that was kind of funny that it got cancelled. Now, if it's Archer rally, then I think it's gonna do better. I think 2 Archer rallies may be doing better. No, it's a cab rally. Actually, I think I take back what I said. No, 2 Archer rallies doesn't make sense. This is better. But then I don't understand why the cancellation. Rally report. Hey man, I can get the Archer rally report. I have some stuff in my chat with Goodfather which I can't kind of open that during stream. But I asked for, so when 4's rally finishes, I'll ask for the report. No, you saw Archer rally hitting first because the slow loading, but cab rally was tanking. Look at the animation. So I think we saw the artillery hitting, and it wasn't like even close. It felt like the cavalry came a lot later, like not this time as in even before. But then in terms of the animation, I mean, I think I always saw the Zenobia doing the, I mean, not the Zenobia, the Flavius doing the thing on the archer, so, but I could be wrong. Like, no issues. Force, if 2100 and 2244 fight till past 6 open, they're the best allies then. It'll be huge help to 1254. Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. So I think there's no expectation. I mean, it's unrealistic to expect 2100 and 2244 to win against 56. But from that coalition's point of view, or that side's point of view, just don't let the pass fives fall, and then that's enough for 1254 to come in and kind of win, secure the victory, I guess. But then 1556 is at pass 5 of 2100, so I mean, but then this is long way to go when it comes to the 2244 side. 2957 Andy, Ladus baby. Yay. Baby, back to you, Andy. Andy baby. Counter rally coming in. We got a Attila Nevsky counter rally on the archer rally, and again it's getting swarmed down pretty fast, and that's a goner. So the counter rallies are not really doing that great. I mean, that's expected as well. Just look at the numbers here from 1556, and the counter rallies has to come on this side of the pass, so they're much easier to swarm. Jota, Ladus, I sent a screenshot of the reports. Okay. Jota place. I got a picture from 4, which is still kind of loading. I don't know why it's loading. For some reason, everything became really slow. Ladus, who is better, 1429 or 1093? Like, without having much knowledge, but just looking in on 1 or 2 KvKs here and there, I think 1093 is better. But I don't have, I mean, by better I mean stronger, but you know what I mean. Now 4 sent us a picture that I can't open, so this is the picture 4 sent. It's taking a lot of time to load. I don't know why. Yota, I sent to your account. Wait, that's my account, man. Where? This is my account. Like, this is me. Did you send it to my alt in 1365? Maybe? or it's a troll pick. Yeah, could be. He's trying to troll me. So, what are you doing, man? I thought we were friends. Scroll down, maybe? Scroll down where? Nope. Nope. MNH, place your screen in different parts of the map. Everything will load much smoother. Ah, yes, it's probably that. Okay, so this is gonna be, you know, lasting a while. I feel like I'm stuck here for a while, so I'm gonna zoom out and look at something else. Okay, look at that bar fort. And now let's load the picture. No, for some reason everything was running smoothly, and all of a sudden, since the double rally situation, okay, I think I'm gonna disregard Foe's picture. We're gonna wait for Foe's rally report. Hey, bad moment. They got the bars. I moved out of the screen. And it's not my fault. It's MNH's fault. He said LADUS is going to a different skill. But either way, the pass is taken and we're going to wait for Foe's report to come in. I'll remind him in a sec if he kind of forgets. A troll for a true warrior only can look at it. Yep, maybe. Knowing Foe, he could put like a thing saying where if you spend less than $2,000 a month, you can't see this picture. If you have less than 10 billion kill points, you can't look at this picture. I kind of don't feel either, so I can't. But 1556 got the pass and they're pushing in, so I'm not gonna bother for now. He's probably, you know, going in and fighting here. I'm gonna let him have a little bit of a moment and settle down and take his time to send the report. Now, keep in mind, only one alliance can go through now until they join coalitions, so they should be joining coalitions pretty soon so that, you know, both alliances kind of can go in together. So TN left, TN and GO56 I think was on the other coalition. This is a big push in for 1556. Now what can happen out of this push is there's gonna be like a lot of farm alliances in this zone. There's gonna be a lot of farm alliances in the zone that then they can zero. But that's not obviously their main focus. It's to win the KvK, and when it comes to winning the KvK, you need to take down the forts and flags and all that, not just worry about zeroing farm cities. Andy, why not send a Pakal Herald counter on that XY? Swarm would be crazy for kills. Yes, that's exactly what I was saying earlier, as in they could have sent a Pakal Herald, but they didn't. I mean, doesn't matter what it was. I'm sure 1556, not 1556, I mean 1556. So now they're in the same coalition, all 1556 here, they're going in. So 1556 probably would have swarmed down the Pakal Herald as well, but at least, yeah, you're right, they'll get good kills out of it. It's downtime for both 2100 and 2244. Could be, I'm not too sure. I mean, 2244 is same time zone as me, so it's, you know, yeah, it's kind of getting to their downtime, and it's uptime for 1556 as well, but that's how KvK goes, right? 2100 all disappeared. Yeah, all kind of went sad-faced home. There was quite a few marches that was actually standing here. Nanem was right. There was quite a few marches standing here, just standing there. So they were not online. They were there from before, and they just were offline. So easy to take. Now, there's quite a few forts here, so there should be an immediate rally to each of these forts. Because now you have the field presence, like you went in massive numbers, So let's rally the forts. You need like 4 rally leaders to rally 4 forts. Can you rally all 4? Maybe you can rally 3 at least. Okay, there's no 2100 presence here, and again I'm not judging 2100 because they're not an Imperium KD. They already fought an Imperium KD for like a whole day, so this is normal. Okay, let's see. Now he's organizing the fights. He's the king. He's fighting in there. So we're not gonna bother him anymore. When he gets a chance, he'll send the report. If I can't show it today, then I'll show it in tomorrow's stream. Either way, we'll get the report. But I kind of don't like annoying people too much. I wouldn't be reading chat myself too much when I'm fighting. Wow. The whole of 1556 pushed in. I'm kind of looking at the left side more, but then it's not just the left side, there's like a lot of action on the right as well. By action I mean 1556 running in. I'm not too sure whether the rallies are on yet. Are they on? No. Oh my god, this is a farm alliance, right? This is probably a farm alliance fortress, and they had a Richard in garrison, so no need to rally. You can swarm it down and that's done. Okay, now that's kind of bad, but then if it's a farm alliance, what can you do? Is it a farm alliance though? RIP probably is, because I didn't see them in the other zone. Well, it's not really a farm alliance. I mean, they definitely should have had a proper garrison. Look at the power of that coalition. They definitely should have had a better garrison. Like, you know this is coming. Like, what are you doing? Now there's 2 more forts that should probably be burning anytime now. You might have to reset your game. Yeah, I may need to, man. Ladus, will you focus here or live 93 and 1846 pass for opening? Force, do you know when that opens by any chance? Like, I wasn't thinking about covering it, but we can. Do you know when that opens, or has it opened already? Yota, maybe that's why pick isn't loading. Yeah, could be, man. I mean, we may need to restart the game and see how that goes. Andy, when I'm out of RSS and stuff, at the end of KvK, I trade my T1s to get 30 mil. Just don't have the money to get 30 mils the full fight way. Hey man, there's nothing wrong with it. You fight as much as you can, and then when you're out of it, everything, like, why not collect the rewards? So good on you. If people judge you, then, you know, just don't pay attention. Some people think they're better than others, so they kind of judge, so just don't pay no attention. You deserve the rewards, you get the rewards. You're not breaking any rules. Okay, there was a lot of excitement in swarming this city. Now it's a 67 mil city. Like, it can get swarmed down. I think they're waiting for more numbers to come in. Now I see a rally going in, but I think the rally is going into a city. It's a 40 mil city, like, really? Now that's embarrassing. The fact that you launched a rally So, guys, I mean, we had some 1254 players here trying to make fun of 1556. This is the moment where you should be making fun of 1556. They launched a rally on a T4 city. Just the fact that you thought you should be launching a rally, it's special. Let's put it that way. There's a lot of cities out of territory. I mean, that's a given, but ooh, we got the report. Okay, that picture, actually, maybe that was the picture. 4 is laughing about it. I send LADUS a troll and the idiot is still trying to load it. That is the picture. It's a GIF that kind of shows that. That's it. But anyways, got the report. Let's have a look at the report. Captain Jack Nipple was one of the guys reinforcing. Captain Jack Dita. Not Captain Jack, Daddy Jack. Lots of Jacks, Kingdom of Jacks. Okay. 34 mil versus 70.5 mil. I mean, this is half the rally though, because that kind of got double rallied, so you kind of have to keep that in mind, but definitely very, very good results. Lots of dead troops, lots and lots of dead troops. 2.1 and almost 5. Let's check the buffs. Lots of attack, lots of defense, lots of health. Kinda not bad either on this side. Now we kind of don't need to look at the counter rallies because the counter rallies came and kind of got melted, so we just say thank you. Did 4 max his tech? By now, I think yes you can. So he probably did. So obviously he would be buying everything every day, and if you do that till now, I think you get maxed. Actually not maxed. Actually probably not maxed. I think you will get maxed close to a little bit closer to past 6 opening, I think. Not 100% though. I'll ask him later. He's fighting now. No iconic on Archer. Yes. Got one more rally coming in. Is that for a city? Like if it's a city, tell me it's more than 50 mil. Because otherwise we're gonna make fun of you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna look at the name of the rally leader as well. And these guys are gonna have a go at me. These guys are gonna have a go at me, zero me when I get to 1556 because I made fun of them. But it is funny if you're rallying under 50 mil cities, which is what we saw here, then I think we're allowed to make fun of you. Where it's going. Quadrant. Is it going here? No, it's going there. Okay, 75. Okay, definitely good call. I mean, that you should be rallying. Has to be going there, right? Yeah, it is. Now, is that guy baiting? Is he just gonna join the alliance when the health kind of comes down? Maybe, maybe not. Does it matter? Probably not. Charles, YSG was like 79 million, right? Melting away. There's no point even trying to reinforce that. If you don't have proper garrison, it's just gonna melt away. That's how it is. And they're gonna kind of, you know, get the marches coming back, but that's just hospital. Got one more rally going in. There's a lot of presence here, so we should see the rally on the fort pretty soon. Ooh. I don't know what the power was before. I think we did look at that city before. I think it was something high 60s. Even with a good garrison, they go to Zenobia and what's the secondary? YSG? Probably no, YSS. Okay, we got a Zenobia and YSS. I think that's what we saw. That's getting swarmed down pretty hard. From high 60s to fully zeroed. Jack from hell, it's more like Jack going to hell. Pakal Herald time, someone's trying to do Pakal Herald. There's too many marches. Again, a Pakal Herald wouldn't kind of, you know, make a lot of sense. Where did the other rally go? We kind of stopped it to look at the swarm. Oh, I got a lot of messages. Why do I have so many messages? Ah, last one. Hey, is he trolling me again? He's trolling me again. Because it comes up with a funny picture. Or maybe he just said that's the last one and then send me some sort of picture that doesn't ever load. Yeah, that's done, that's zeroed. And the fort rally action. Waiting for the fort rally action. Actually, Force, you know how you asked me about the 1093 and 1860 pass 4 opening. I think that pass 4 opens at the same time as 1365 and 1846 pass opening. Now I'm gonna be fighting at the time in 1365, so I probably can't look into the 1093 KvK. I mean, if for some reason when the fighting in 1365 starts, if we don't have any fight on hand for some reason at some stage, then we'll kind of keep an eye on that. RoK Victory gift code, Nenem, thank you. So guys, if you haven't used that already, you can use that. Also, a quick reminder that on our Discord we do upload all the gift codes that come in. So if you're not part of our Discord yet, the link should be in description, so definitely join that as well. It helps. And I just realized that we streamed for 3.5 hours and did not mention, you know, drop a like and subscribe and all of that. Kind of still new at it, so kind of forget that I'm meant to do that from time to time. So, well, late than never. So please do like and subscribe if you're enjoying the high level of action that's taking place in front of you and the weird sort of conversations that we are having. So if, you know, whatever rocks your boat, if you're still here, why not like and subscribe? Because as you can see, we have been streaming for the last few days straight, and we do intend to cover this KvK quite in depth, quite thoroughly. Now that's not burning, that's the flame from that city. But then there was something else burning here, right? Oh no, that's here. So that was burning. Yeah. And there would be like a lot of cities here that's not on territory that'll burn. So that city, is he rallying? He got the Duke title. He may be rallying. Now what would he be rallying? Is it a counter rally, or are they gonna try to take the pass back? It's probably a counter rally for all those rallies going out. Actually, maybe some of them are city rallies. Some of them would be like random city rallies, right? Would be. So maybe some of them are city. Yeah, some of them are city rallies. Okay, so this is 78. We got Attila Takeda. On a Zenobia and Bubble. So Zenobia and Bubble obviously wins. Bubble is a great garrison commander, almost as good as TP. Not as good, but almost as good. Alright, I'm missing the main action. So main action is here. So now there's no chance of double triple rally. You only have to live with single rallies for a while, and you're going with single rallies against forts. So this is kind of tough. So we got Foe again doing his archer rally against a Zenobia and Flavius. And all the cities around are 2100 cities. So that fort is going to get a lot of reinforcement. So this is not like an easy takedown, despite you having decent field presence, because 2100 doesn't really have to fight in the field. They have lots of cities, they just keep garrisoning the forts. That's the best way to play. And then when it's their uptime, they can triple rally the pass, take the pass. So that would be pretty good. doing a little bit of a small ball up top, but it's still a small ball. And way too many 56 still in that area. Now the thing though is, based on the number of marches that I can see here, I'm not too sure how long. How many of them do you think are archers? That's like 5-6 marches from people, right? I'm not too sure whether there's necessarily enough archer support here. And the reason why I'm saying that is because 56 kind of went all over the place at the same time. So rather than kind of going all over the place, and people are kind of distracted, a lot of people are trying to, rally cities and zero and all of that. So I think, and there's like a lot of marches here as well. So I think if they kind of took turns or kind of set, I'm sure they're doing it, but I'm just saying it. If they kind of did like markers saying 2 of the alliances only focus on this and 2 of them only focus on this, they could even do, since they can only do 1 rally on each fort, it could even be taking turns. Even that would be like the worst thing ever. Like focus on 1 at a time. So 1v, when we faced 1v, because they didn't have high numbers, a lot in terms of their big players, they have a lot of big players, but they kind of didn't have a lot of high powered, I mean, that their numbers were low. Kind of losing the track of things that I'm saying because we have been streaming for 3.5 hours now. So what I'm trying to say, 1v. When we were in this situation against 1v, like I was in the situation that 2-1-0-0 is in, when 1v came in, what they did is they focused on one fort at a time. So all their 3 alliances, rather than going all over the place, went for one fort, burn it, move on to the next, burn it. So rather than 3 different rallies on all 3 of them. But then it kind of depends on whether the rally is going to be reinforced. So I think the rally got cancelled. So that's exactly what we were talking about. So the rally got cancelled because if it's an archer rally, like people take what, 2 archer marches maybe, and if half the people are here, the other half is over there, then you kind of run out of reinforcements. So rather than kind of having that split, like burn that fort and then kind of work towards this fort kind of makes more sense maybe. So all of these marches open fielding here, like I don't know what they're achieving in a way. So yeah, that's kind of that. And all these marches open fielding here, I mean, what they're getting out of it is not that important at this stage. I mean, it's all fun and good to zero cities, but then if you put the burn on and then kind of, you know, zero whatever, or just send rallies in terms of zeroing, just send like few Attila Takeda rallies and that's it. One march away, you still have your archer marches here because it looks like you need more archer marches to take down the forts that are covered with Flavius, Zenobia and Flavius, right? Okay. Now the other thing that we want to look at is, because 1556 went all the way there, is 2244 kind of taking advantage of it and trying to push in anywhere. I think they are, because see what's happening here. This is repairing, this is repairing. Now, should that have happened? Should they have been full garrison? Maybe they were. So they got a big player here. He probably garrisoned one of them. I mean, garrison led one of them, and there's like other sort of big players as well. So maybe they did garrison. No, that's the other side. And there's some numbers of 1556 left behind here. I don't know. Looks like they burned for a while. But see how low they are. So organization, not bad, but room for improvement. Yep, probably. These are burning still. Nope, that's repairing. That's burning, that's repairing. But 1556, okay, well, this is a really weird place to have a lot of fight in, but it does look like there's a lot of 1556 here. Oh wow, there's like quite a few cities here. Quite a few cities here. Big sort of a push trying to go in this way and try to burn this. Okay. And 2244 does have some presence here. So they didn't have that much presence anywhere towards the left. So they're kind of thinking this is important to protect. And 1556 is thinking this is quite important. Why are they thinking that? Because it does allow them an easier access to towards the pass in a way, and it's kind of, you know, cutting back behind these forts and kind of going in. So this is quite important, and which is why they're back forting here as well. Yeah, that's 44. It says 44. Why am I clicking? I don't know. So yes, so this is a quite important area, which is why they're defending it, and they're trying to backfort over there as well. And which is why 1556, they do have some presence trying to push in. So there's quite a bit of fighting here. Now, a lot of fighting here and a lot of fighting on the pass or on the other side of the pass. And we see more rallies kind of going in. Attila Takeda, maybe City Rally, Attila Nevsky, something along those lines. We still don't have the rally here. Do we have a rally here? No, it's more open field. Okay, we got one more rally going in Attila. So it's all city rallies. So whether you're using Attila Takeda or Attila Nevsky, like if you have Nevsky, maybe Nevsky is the better call. If you don't have Nevsky, Takeda will do as well. And that's probably the best combo to go for these long distance city rallies. Like earlier we saw a Pakal Herald can't be swarmed, that's true. But then at the same time it's so slow, and infantry walking back, I mean the marches that you're sending, all of them are gonna be kind of swarmed back and dead, come back dead to your city. Yeah, I kind of got confused by this, but yeah, obviously they can random port now. So 1556 can random port now, which is what they're doing. Now that's not really high power. I mean, if there's a lot of people from 2100 online, they can swarm that down. But then I don't think there is. They got bigger problems in life right now rather than, you know, swarming down that city. So New Era is gonna get the rally. 60 million. This is gonna come down really fast. Now there are some people kind of trying to follow the rally. They're gonna wait there for the rally to finish, and then they're gonna try to fight. So it's a decent starting commander. So you got a YSS for garrison. What's the secondary? I was gonna say the secondary. Ooh, is that Freddy or Mulan? Like, look at that animation. Who is that? Does Mulan do that fire thing or Freddy? I'm thinking Freddy. Guys, chat. Who is the secondary here? Well, doesn't really matter because the city is coming down. Attila Takeda still can do the job as long as the city is not too high powered. Way too many cities without an alliance. Way too many cities. So not that they're in coalition territory or anything. They're just, you know, they got removed from their alliance, I guess. That's the only thing that can happen. See, one more that got burned as well. And there's like so many. And this is not just this KvK. Every KvK you look at, this is the case. Like, for some reason people think after the pass, I mean, their pass is never gonna fall, so they don't kind of worry about after the pass falls what's gonna happen. Okay, we got one more rally going in. Is that for a city? Must be for a city. Is it going here? I think it's no. There. Hey, I lost the rally. Where did the rally go? Cancel the rally? It's full on Attila Takeda time. I think they're taking a bit of time before they start going for the forts again. They're letting people kind of, you know, do their zeroing activities and get the fun out of the way, and then probably focus on the forts. Now, what that kind of tells us is, since it's going to be like small city rally actions here and there, there's a lot of action, but then like almost 4 hours into it, we kind of feel exhausted. So we're probably gonna call it a day here, guys. Now tomorrow, as long as there's still fighting going on in this KvK, we will kind of try to live stream again, and we're just showing you the map. This is the only area where fighting is kind of happening. And 1412, I mean not 1412, I mean 1556 has pushed in quite a bit against 2244 and 2100. In case of 2100, they took their level 5 pass, and this is where it kind of gets risky for 2100. So they can kind of get, well, they can't get really locked in anymore, but then they can be under a lot of pressure. But 2244 being Imperium, obviously they're doing a better job in holding in. 1556 has been quite impressive in terms of their fighting, but then in terms of their organization, like from time to time you find these things where flags has been forgotten, no garrison leaders and all that. I know it happens to all KDs, but then you know what, if you want to say that you are one of the best KDs, not the best because that's for 1846, but if you want to say that you are one of the best, then you kind of need to have no flaws, right? Or less flaws. But anyways, 1556 in general is kind of doing all right. So my thought process around migrating to 1556 later on, that's still alive. Their performance kind of inspires me in the sense that, yep, I want to be part of this action. So far so good. But then if they kind of do something embarrassing before this KvK ends, then we'll reconsider that decision. We still have a choice. Nothing is final. Now, if you want to know more about, my migration thought process, then we just did a video today where we talked about, every single migration that I did, why I did that, and, how I felt about after doing the migration, what were the good things, what were the mistakes. So you can check that out, and that'll give you a good sort of idea. Now tomorrow around, I want to say around 11-12 UTC, we want to stream again tomorrow. So as long as there's action here, we'll cover it. Now I want to thank everyone for being on chat, participating in the conversations, and all the subscriptions and so on. So thank you everyone for being here today. Gonna call it a day, and I will see you all tomorrow again. Bye for now.